Oh, all right. Let me see if I can still add. I forgot to add. I forgot to. I forgot to add Instagram. Hold on. Let me see.
Good morning, everyone.
Hello.
Oh man.
Hola.
All right.
Hello.
I'm gonna try to do it real quick. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe I did this again. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it right now. All right, y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna just go ahead and get Instagram, bring Instagram to the party, because they want to talk about Malcolm Jamal Warner and Fantastic Four too. I'm sure. Yeah, man. Hold on. How was your weekend? How was your week, lady? How's your week, Nolly? How's your week, ladies?
Oh, my week ended. That is the best part of my week. It
Absolutely.
I'm so happy to be here.
I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all.
Family was familying.
Oh, work do be working, and family do be familying. That is true. That is
the
whole thing.
That bitch Mercury, whatever her retrograde the fuck is, she better fix it.
Mercury is in reggaeton again, and it's stressing me out.
Well, the Metro, you say Mercury's in Metro Boom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is Metro booming hard.
Mercury is Metro booming. All right, well, I'm glad that y'all could at least join us, and maybe we'll chat about that for a little bit. Obviously, today is the day after the day that Fantastic Four was released, so we definitely gonna talk about that. Pull on up, y'all. And there's a few folks who have posthumously will be celebrated today because unfortunately they make it. I'm gonna try something different. I'm gonna do the title and then I'm gonna do the talk up and then I'm gonna do the lead in and I'm gonna see how that works. Let me see how this works, y'all. All right, let's go ahead and get it cranking. Welcome to the show.
The greatest podcast, and you know what? Fuck that. These guys are fucking awesome. Ain't my niggas to the end of time.
All righty, as we said before, good morning, good morning, good morning. You already know what it is. It's your favorite blurred click, ready to talk blurred shit. And yes, this morning we would love to discuss with you the wonderful, magnificent, fantastic world of the Fantastic Four. So we definitely gonna get into that. But before we get in to little Mr. Pedro Papi and little Miss Sue Storm and Mr. Johnny Storm and big old Thing, who had a lot of stuff going on, I figured we just take at least a couple moments. You know what I'm saying? It's the wrong organ.
I know all about organs.
We had a funeral. We had the funeral, man. Like
the wrong organ. Oh my God! All right, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do because Lord, yeah, we gonna go ahead and just pay our respects, everybody, because unfortunately, as you all know, we lost a good one. We lost a good one, y'all. Yes, your friend Nolly Hulk Hogan is dead.
Get that bitch out my face.
I should not be laughing at the demise of one of
You should. Because God don't like ugly. God don't like racist. God don't like fuck shit. So you go get what you get. A heart attack? Absolutely. In the middle of July to get you ready for the heat down below. Won't he do it? Won't he do it?
And if I'm not mistaken, Nolly, isn't this the anniversary of said person's rant?
Yup.
And on a word, let me remind you of why you are not welcome into the house of
Absolutely.
Today, let me remind you.
Breathed.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, it's a good thing, more than likely. I don't know, Mr. Hogan. I know you had a cool career early on before we discovered that you like to use the N-word as a defense mechanism. But good thing I don't think there's any cookouts in hell. Hallelujah, because ain't nothing down there for us to not invite you to. But hey, you know, Brooke Hogan, good luck to her singing career. Didn't take off. That was an unnecessary shot. That was an unnecessary shot.
Over
I don't
here,
know why. I don't know why I went that deep. That was unnecessary. I was
he didn't
unnecessary.
Yeah, I
do
mean, and
nothing.
more importantly,
None of the kids.
wasn't that why he was mad? Was because Brooke
Yeah.
was out here trying to, you know what I'm saying,
Was,
see what was going on the other side. He was like,
yeah.
I'll be damned if you bring any of them kids over here. Nah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I
He like,
mean,
ain't no Coco beware around my house. Goddamn, ain't finna be ain't no junkyard dogs around here, motherfucker.
dog,
Listen
yeah.
here, motherfucker. You're not bringing any of that dark meat around this house. I swear.
You hear me, brother? You hear me, brother?
You hear me, brother? Yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, bye. Oh, bye,
Hey,
bye.
look. Can I play devil's advocate for a second, man?
Oh,
Because
oh,
look. Because I don't normally do this, man. Because listen, I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. Listen, as racist as this man was, he also was one of the greatest wrestlers that wrestling has ever seen. He also was a saving face of pro wrestling. I remember the Hulkamania phase. I was a kid once. I'm not
What?
gonna sit here in front. Yeah, I was, man. I mean, imagine that. Imagine that. I'm not gonna act like this man wasn't one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. For so many reasons. I mean, I came up around people who enjoyed wrestling to a very high degree. So I was kind of grandfathered in, as you could say. But I think that it's anytime somebody dies, whether I hate them or not, it's a sad day for their family and their loved ones. So I'm not gonna sit here and tear the man down. We had an opportunity to do that when he was alive, and we did. So I just wanted to, just put it out there that I felt like his career, he had a great career in wrestling and everything like that. Because I know people hate R. Kelly. That doesn't mean that his music is still not some of the greatest music we've ever heard. And same thing for Diddy. Nobody fucks with Diddy right now. But we're not gonna sit here and act like we want all take that when it, you know what I'm saying? We're not gonna sit here in front on that. So as much as there is hate, there's hate for this man, as well deserved as that hate is. This man also was a an influential key to wrestling at the time of his highest career, in the highest height of his career.
I hear you. I can you know what? I'll say I respect that. I mean, there are folks who can separate the art from the artist, and then there are folks who are like, ain't no such thing. Your core, your true self came out the woodwork, and now that we know who you are, we're not messing with you. So I think that this panel does kind of represent the black spectrum to an extent. There's a lot of folks who are in the comments saying like, "R.I.P. you, Hulk Hogan. I know you was racist, but you still was a big part of my life." And there's motherfuckers like, "Nah, bro, nah." once you go full Mel Gibson, then nah, you no longer have my respect. So whatever side you lay on, one thing's for sure, the motherfucker dead. I will say this, he's not the only one. We also lost another white man, and before we get to the one that I really want to talk about, who was Theo, I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. This dude was kind of cold. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like, I don't have the same feelings. I don't have any knowledge. If y'all tell me if Ozzy Osbourne did anything that I should not like him for, other than have a family that cussed a lot on MTV, which I thought was hilarious. Can somebody tell me if I should or should not feel bad about Ozzy Osbourne not being here anymore? I liked Ozzy. Black Sabbath, the eating off the
bird, was it a bat? Was it bat blood he drank on stage?
I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not inviting them to the baby shower, but I mean, when the show would come on MTV, I would, with the whole family, him and Sharon, it was funny. No, all right. What did I miss? I missed something. I missed.
You said it was funny.
They were entertaining.
I will say I am surprised Ozzy lived as long as he did with all the drugs and alcohol. Like, he must have paid somebody.
Well, now wait.
Because
what's that one from the Beatles? The dude from the Beatles is still talking. He's the what's his name?
Paul
Keith
McCartney?
Richards. No,
Keith
Keith Richards.
Keith Richards is still alive?
I'm pretty sure. I don't
He's
think
what?
I've seen. I feel like that would have been much bigger news. I could be wrong. He's so. Hey y'all, is he Keith Richards?
Hey Alexa.
Ozzy did see his
No.
wife.
Oh shit! No, he cleared. He clears. He's 81 years old.
Not you. Okay. Well, listen, I don't know, Ty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not a big Ozzy fan, but the show had an impact on me. I thought it was funny. I thought it was an interesting juxtaposition to the Cosby Show world where everything is perfect and the mom and the dad are both successful, educated. Here's a family where a dude bit off a head of a bat, cusses a lot. Everybody in the house curses like fuck. They have almost no home training. They have British accents, and somehow they're still a family. I mean, I don't mean to say it like somehow, but I thought that just provided an extra element to those that felt like families can only exist in a traditional realm. So for me, it was kind of cool, because I don't like to live in boxes, figuratively or literally. So I don't know. I must be the only one.
Ozzy and Hope living in boxes now, so.
Oh my God. Yo,
I like
Oh man.
I like
Tell us hot and I'll be there.
Yes. Nolly woke up and chose violence today. She chose pure, unadulterated violence, and I love it.
That's what we here for. That's come on through.
I'm with you on this one, Vince. I honestly, when I saw the post that Ozzy was dead, I was like, Ozzy's still alive. I was like, I was one of those people that watched the show too, and I didn't watch it and think it was funny. I thought it was sad, honestly. I was like, because I was like, what? Why are they? Like, if you watch the show back when you watched the show, Ozzy always seemed like he was out of it.
He was awesome.
He was always
my man was on borrowed time for years.
Yeah, I was like, like what's going on right now? Like, this man is a living vegetable right now. Like, oh my God. Like, and I used to just watch how the kids and his wife would just take advantage of him.
Oh
and
my
I was
God.
like, absolutely. I was like, this shit's sad to watch this shit. Yes. So when I heard that he died, I was like, I'm glad that man has peace finally.
Wow.
Yeah. Honestly, I was like, Ozzy deserved to be. I know this is gonna sound good. He deserved to be dead 20 years ago.
Sooner.
Yeah, he should have been dead 20 years ago. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
just for he's not to like click boom him off the planet. Just just to be like he don't need. What is he doing? Are we having fun still? No.
Yeah.
I don't think I've been having fun for quite a while.
Not you predetermining his quality of life. Like, I mean, if
he
really want to be here anymore, I mean, he's reversible.
Hell no.
I believe in euthanasia. I think that is a thing that people need sometimes.
Medically assisted suicide should be a thing. We put down dogs for less.
Oh my God!
If you're moving and you don't want to take them with you, I have seen it. You getting put down. I've seen it.
Yo, are we serious? Yo,
listen. Sharon checked out of that marriage a long time ago. I remember when Sharon got that mommy makeover and Sharon came back looking super fine. I said, I know she ain't do that for Ozzy. She out here, baiting. She's out here baiting right now, and she's looking for absolutely. Sharon went on. What was it? The View or the Talk or one of them songs? I was like, that's Sharon Osbourne.
Didn't they? I think if I ain't mistaken, I think they got a divorce.
They did.
You
goddamn right they got a divorce. Did you not see Sharon's makeover? Sharon went to a black stylist, got a shortcut, came out looking with the dyed her hair burgundy, and it was over. I knew right then and there that this man, that the whole time Ozzy was a couple.
You know what?
He was a couple. Ozzy was a couple. Ozzy was in that room involuntarily, by the way, and gave the watch He was made to watch. I didn't do anything about it. That's what the Ozzy was trying to tell us all that time on the show. He was crying out for help, and we couldn't see it through it. We couldn't see it. We couldn't see it behind his eyes because Sharon made him wear those dark glasses all the time. So we couldn't see his eyes when he was blinking. Like, this is what he was like. He was like, help me, help me, help me. Help me. Sharon was like, Sharon put them dark glasses on Ozzy. Just shut up and sit.
Sharon was about her shit. She pulled up in a sensational church-ready pixie cut. And
sensational.
Look,
I hate you. I hate you.
Sharon. All right, well, it ain't about them, man. The real sad news, of course, is about none other than the one and only Theo Huxtable, aka Malcolm Jamal Warner, who was not in his 70s, who was not ready to go, who was still on an upward climb, who's still heavy in our minds, who most of us more than likely still recall with this face, if I ain't mistaken, who frankly I am literally legitimately saddened about because damn, it was such a fucked up accident. Nolly, I know you are all over the internets. Do you have any insight as to what happened? What did the articles, what did the news reports say about Mr.
They said that he
drowned.
He got caught in
a rip current.
Yeah, caught in an undertow, right?
Yeah.
And for
so
those
him and another person, but the other
dude lived.
And he saved his daughter.
Yeah.
Now for those unfamiliar with an undertow, it's basically like it's like a reverse wave, right? But underwater. Like if you're in it, you know, if you ever go to the beach, you see the water go up to the land and then you see it retract. Just imagine that on the way that it retracts, it grabs your feet and it says, nah, you coming with me. And there's nothing you can really do about it because it doesn't happen on land. It happens in the water with the force behind it. This shit sucks. We were literally just talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner and the Cosby Show. Remember, I was talking about the scene where him and his dad's like, you should just love me because I'm your son. I just want to be regular people. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that is what sucks to me, is that Malcolm Jamal Warner, because of what happened with, you know, the man, and, you know, that's debatable as well, because I think he's out now as well, and he has thoughts. Because of what happened with him, like, we weren't able to really, I hope that this sheds light on why we should still have running episodes of The Cosby Show, despite Bill Cosby being whatever he is. He's not the only one that made that show. Yes, his name was on it, but the show was made up of a whole bunch of other very, 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 I don't want to say respectable folks. I mean, we don't hear a lot outside of Lisa Bonet about people from the show afterwards. And Malcolm Jamal Warner was one of the folks who we got to see progress. You know, Rudy Huxtable did some Tyler Perry stuff, but everybody else outside of Templest and her you know, talk show that lasted a couple weeks doesn't really do much. I mean, even Claire Huxtable, we want to see Felicia.
Olivia. A little Olivia.
Okay, Olivia. All right, yeah, Olivia. Okay, yeah,
Raven Simone.
I'm thinking like back when they was like this Cosby. Like I wasn't.
Oh, you mean like acting? You mean like
new generation of Cosby's? Yeah, you know, and you know, Bud, and even old boy that unfortunately passed as well a long time ago. That was Rudy's friend. I forget his name. But that sucks. But Cockroach. Not Cockroach. Cockroach is still around, and he's still doing plays. Yeah, and he's funny, and he's a cool dude, by the way. Works with my homeboy Brody a lot, doing a lot of plays out.
You talking about Bud? You talking about Bud?
I'm talking about no. His name is Cole. His name was Cole in the show, but they called him Cockroach, and I forget his real name, but I don't want to get sidetracked. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Anybody, any thoughts? Raise hands. Let me know if you got any words on the way out before we go ahead and start talking about Fantastic Four and everything else. Anybody, what's up? What's going on, sir? Go ahead. Step to the pulpit, sir. What say you, my friend? What say you?
Well, first and foremost, I want to send out condolences to Malcolm Jamal Warner's family and friends. I'm sure this is a tough time. And you know, I'm sorry for your loss. But in true New Blurred Order fashion, I have to be real. Now this what I'm about to say is directed to Vince Taylor,
Oh.
and also, you know, people like Malcolm Jamal Warner, um, who are out here doing white people shit when they shouldn't be. I'm just gonna say, I'm just listen,
Hi,
listen,
hi. We
listen,
are allowed
listen,
to swim in the
listen,
ocean. We
listen,
are
listen.
allowed to
No, no,
swim.
no, no, no. Listen, listen. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. All right. There's a rise going on in the world in shark attacks. I don't know if you've been paying attention.
Tell
But
us.
there is a rise in shark attacks. The sharks are no longer in the deep blue sea, but they're on the shallow shore. They are close by. They are no longer just things that you can visibly see from a boat. They are now pulling up to say hello to passerbyers on the beaches and things like that. My thing is this: I've never ever. There was a comedian a long time ago that said we should never be surprised when sharks attack because we're the ones that are trespassing. And I'm not saying this that was a funny ass joke, by the way. If you ever get a chance to see that shit, that shit is hilarious. But I'm not saying that he got attacked by a shark. What I'm saying is that when you go out to these islands and these places where you're not familiar, and as a tourist, you don't go out there with a guide, is what they usually they call them tour guides. Am I right, Vince? Is that what they call them?
Mm,
Tour guides? Because you know I don't travel. You know I don't travel to other countries, but they do have what they call tour guides. Correct?
Yeah, but not for swimming. I mean, you don't.
No,
You don't need
no. See, that's see, you like that. I see what you tried to do there. What I'm saying is tour guides usually let you know where to swim as opposed to where not to swim because there are what they call rip currents, rip tides, things of that nature that could kill you. Now, most of the islanders who live there are familiar with these places because why? In proximity, you're familiar to your surroundings. Therefore, you know where to go, where to vibe, where not to go, vice versa. All I'm saying is that this could have easily been avoided. They have pools. They have these
oh,
things that they call to accommodate your your extracurricular activities. They have again guides who who take you to places that are secluded, but also that people have gone to without problem. Um, to be out in the morning as a black man with your small daughter or young daughter, I don't know how old she was, but your young daughter out there in an ocean where you're unfamiliar with, things like this can happen. I'm sorry that it happened to Malcolm Jamal Warner, but this should be a lesson to us when it comes down to stuff. When you are in a foreign country, whatever country that is, do as the Romans do. That's all I'm saying. And then things like this may or may not happen. Hopefully they don't if you're cautious, but I am saying that we have to be responsible for our actions as well all the time. When you go jumping out of a plane and your parachute don't open, that ain't nobody's fault but your ass because you wanted to jump out of an airplane and shit like that happens. When you go riding down the trail but you ain't really that good on a bike and you flip forward and bust your shit up, that might be your fault. It might just be your fault because you was doing shit that you don't normally do. I'm just saying, for the love of God, people, stop doing shit you don't normally do because somebody told you you should. I'm telling you right now, stop doing that
Why
shit.
is Vince
can I
catching
please
strays?
interject? Can I please interject, please?
Absolutely,
Um.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. So first of all, the ocean is fucking scary. It is in general, yes, a scary place. We have not explored. I think it's 60% of it, and that's the part that I'm cool with not fucking around with. But this man who was at in peak fucking condition went out into an ocean that is oceaning everywhere, where a riptide that you cannot predict. I don't care how long you have been oceaning in the ocean, you cannot predict riptides. You can prepare for them, but if you have not prepared for them, yes, you're going to get got 90% of the time. There are riptides in New York City, boo-boo. There are not city, out on the island. There's riptides everywhere. It's just an underwater current that can pull you the fuck under. And I believe you have to swim parallel to the beach in order to try to break out of it. Just so that y'all know, who want to go into the ocean, know that is part of the strategy in order to get out of a riptide. He did not know what was happening, I'm certain. Because he probably, if he knew what to do, he would have gotten out of it. This is not a lesson to take in not getting in the water. Experience the water. It's fine. You do not have to go quite so deep into the water if you don't need to. But if you are getting your ass monkey snatched by powers that you cannot control, that is nobody's fault. Shit just fucking happens. But there's a lot of science behind a riptide. I implore us as a people to learn about them instead of just assuming the ocean is out to get your ass. To a point, absolutely. To a point.
Agreed.
To a point.
Agreed. And
please learn to swim. Please. It's going to be very important because that motherfucking ocean is rising the fuck up. Y'all niggas better learn. Pardon me. Have we been?
Yes, be you.
Y'all need to learn how to fucking swim on some real shit. Y'all need to learn how to swim because even that man getting his shit together and being at peak physical condition still got. It's unfortunate that he went on vacation with his family and that happened to him. That's all I want to. There's more I want to say, but I don't want to take up too much time on that.
Kara, you literally just made my point because you just said that there's nothing you can do if that riptide pulls you over. You can try to do the technique that you said, but if it's ripping you, then there's really nothing you can do. This man was in tip-top shape. And
my point was that there is something you can try to do. There is something.
I heard your point. I heard what your point was. Your point was you can try, and maybe if you do it correctly, you could survive. Maybe. My point was that if you don't put yourself in these positions, then you won't have to deal with those things. I'm not saying don't go in water. I never said don't go in water. What I said was go where there are people who can save you if something like this happens. Don't go into a private, secluded beach where there are nobody to save you when this happens.
All right. On that point, I agree. But to say that he's doing white people shit and the riptide was coming to get him because he didn't have a guide is different. That's completely different.
You're right.
If you have a lifeguard is completely different from just a guide.
Well, let me jump in here real quick. Let me jump in here real quick and provide a little bit of context and accepted the shots that were not subtly sent. All right, and I'm still wearing them. Road rashes and bullshit is a thing.
I don't do subtle shots.
Yeah, so accepted. But I know. Listen, I get a lot of slack from my colleagues here because yes, I do like to explore and I'm adventurous. And yes, for the overwhelming majority of my life, that has served me well. Had one bad incident and it has haunted me. But I still like to live outside the box.
Yeah.
One.
You just ate a spider, dude. Stop it. You just ate a spider and you ate its ass. You ate spider ass.
I'm not suffering because of it. All right.
You were in that moment. In that moment.
Vince does not discriminate as to what kind of ass he be eating.
I mean, that's why he's married. So, I mean,
I don't know. Yeah, I do discriminate. All right, is one particular ass. So calm y'all ass down. The fact of the matter is, we are having some fun, and I know Ty. There is some. Ty is being serious about some of what he's saying. Some of it is in jest, though. So don't take him too serious. I see some like, yo, cut his mic. He's not saying fuck Malcolm Jamal Warner. He should.
No. I'm not.
What he's saying is like, what he's saying is basically if you and I accept this when I do go on my mountain bike adventures, or when I do my zip lines, and when I do go out kayaking, and when I run with the bulls and all this other bullshit, I've accepted my fate in advance. I'm like, this might not go well. And if it happens, then it's like it's my fault. That's what Ty is basically saying. Like, look, when you do things that are outside the box shit happens. Where I take a little bit of issue is like going to the beach and getting in the water is not outside the box. You know what I'm saying? Like people do it all the time. Like literally it's one of the reasons why people come to Florida. Now, if he went too far, I don't know. I haven't read the reports that said that he went too far. He was somewhere he shouldn't have been, because this evidently happened to not just him, but other people on the beach. But if he went too far, then yes. So that's why when I go to the beach, I don't get in the water anymore. And even when I did, it was because I was going to see black women at the beach in Daytona. I'm just gonna keep it real. Like that's the time I went to the beach. You know what I'm saying? It was college weekend. No, it was, you know what I'm saying? It was right. You're working with some cash shit. The cash shit. You want to fly there. You want to, you know what I'm saying? You a big time woman, yeah. You know what I'm saying? We was time to ride down the strip. And we nobody go in the water. Like literally the water was a bad neighborhood. Like nobody got in that shit. And
shit dirty as hell.
Yeah, it was beer bottles and shit in the water. Like, you don't go in that shit. No, but if I did, it was like feet level. You know, I would never, because I'm scared of sharks. Like, fuck that. But the context I wanted to provide was this. Bad Ty doesn't play around with shit like that. like from his perspective, there's no reason to even risk it. I want to keep in mind, you're talking to somebody who's never flown and refuses to fly on an airplane. Because of
I did fly before as a child, but I didn't have any control. It wasn't his choice. I didn't have any control.
Yeah. He was forced to fly. And as an adult, he's made a conscious decision to not even board any airplane of any sorts. So that's the type of care with which Ty goes about his life. So it's not far removed for this perspective to come from him, in my opinion, because you're dealing with somebody who's like, look, I don't even want to see Africa that bad. If it means that I'm gonna be unable to use my legs to get on the ground. Now, if you got a way to teleport me over that bitch, maybe. But I'm not gonna. If I die in an airplane crash, that's my fault. Is the way Ty feels, and so that's his perspective. And to his point, he's 100% consistent. I know this nigga like 20 years. I'll be like, yo, man, come on, I got you. Be like, nah, man, I'm just watch your stories. I'm just gonna watch your stories. I can see it from your Instagram. I'm like, all right, man, whatever, you know. So yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm like, nah, man, I want it all. I want the smoke. Give me the plane with no parachute. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck this earth. I don't want to be here no way type shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Galactus. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like me, I'm ready to go, God. Come on, take me out, God. So I was like, nah, I still got shows to watch.
yeah. On that, I agree with you, my guy. There's certain things I'm willing to do, but you are doing a lot.
I mean, he's doing the most. He's doing the most. I live vicariously through his actions.
I live life to the fullest, yo. I live life to the fullest. Here's a quick thing before we get into the Fantastic Four. Real quick, shout out to Theo and unfortunately his family and everybody. And real quick, just a shout to those folks in the that are in the comment section that are like saying, "Oh, now Malcolm is with Justine." No, he's not. Justine isn't real. That's not even her real name. Okay, the young girl from Family Matters. And Malcolm is a whole married man. His family don't want to hear about him going up to meet some other chick that he has on some show. Like, come on now. Let's be courteous. The family's still outside. Okay. And Justine, as lovely as she was, and rest in peace to her as well, that is not her real man. They are not up there like toasting down, like, oh, hey, we back reunited. No, they was reading lines. Okay. So let's give the family a little bit more respect. And Malcolm, you will be missed, even if you were unfortunately caught in the middle of what my panel likes to call white people shit. Anyway, here we are today. And let's go ahead and go into the lead, shall we not? Let's do it. All righty, guys. As you all know, Fantastic Four is out and about. And guess what? It is breaking records. The question is Marvel back. Are they actually giving us good content again? We have 4 panelists today that have all seen the movie, and I would love to get you guys' opinion on it. I'm going to take this down here in just a second and see if we can get y'all to give us a thumbs up, a thumbs down, or a meh in the middle if it was maybe mid in your opinion. So let me go ahead and take this down in 3, 2, 1. What have we, guys? Oh, we got some mid-range level. Okay, we got 3 thumbs up coming from the Blurred Click, and we also got 1 that's in the middle. Before we fuck up your mood and let Ty start with the negativity, we're going to go ahead and go around the Ramas and tell you what we liked about it. Nolly, I know you had a chance to see it. Lady Mandalore, would love to hear yours as well. Nolly, if you want to lead us off and give us an idea of what you liked about the movie, what people should expect when they see it, and what maybe you thought could have been better. Who knows?
I thought it was fantastic. I went in there with very low expectations, as we have been with Marvel for the last couple of years. Okay, like let's be fucking real. Expectations, don't have them because I don't want to be disappointed. Okay,
right?
Like I don't. So I went in with low expectations, and just like Thunderbolts, I was pleasantly surprised. Because we've lived through so many Fantastic Four renditions. So I was like, I don't want to sit through another origin story. Like, just give me, let's get to the meat and potatoes. Like, I just want to get to the bits. And I didn't feel like it was like yes, the villain fight was a little rushed, but it didn't feel as rushed as a lot of the previous movies. Like, it didn't feel as half-assed and like anticlimactic as the other movies have been recently. And like, as much as I love the Marvels, like I felt like the villain was over like really fast. And so while this was great, because are we doing spoilers? Like, I don't know why. I don't know why I asked, because y'all be spoiling anyway.
Hold on, man. No, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, we be trying. I'll be trying. I'll be failing.
While, I will say, while Galactus is not permanently gone, I think that's what saves it for me, because they didn't just like kill Galactus in an unbelievable type of way. Like it would, like, because it's fucking Galactus. Like, let's be real. Like, one does not simply just kill him in one movie.
Right.
Like that would have been like too unrealistic for me. I thought it was great. And like, I text Vince and I was like, I'm just warning you, there are some She-Hulk CGI moments, and then there are some CGI moments where it looks like they paid the good wage. Like, there was no in between. It was either good or it was bad. There was no no in between. Okay, like, you could, some moments I was like, why does baby look like the baby from Twilight? That's a little creepy. Like,
I said the same thing.
What are they doing over here? Girl,
I'm like, babies must be expensive now. He can't get a real baby no more. This is
expensive. Like Galactus's CGI was great. Shalla Bal CGI, I was like, her lips don't match what she's saying. Like, a lot. It was a lot of in between. But I felt like it was well written. Also, the thing with a beard, would hear me out. Would would. It was doing something. I like it. Look at it. I sit on it. Girl, I would moisturize. He's looking a little dry, and I would moisturize. Okay. Would I turned to my husband in the theater and I said, would. And he's sitting there with his popcorn like, Jesus Christ. Okay. But I thought it was a good effort. I thought it was a good like next step into this next phase of Marvel. And I'm just like, I'm really curious to see how things go. I thought it was well done. Also, look, when they had that baby in the middle of Times Square, why that baby ain't got a jacket on?
Stop it. Get a chance,
It's
girl.
snowing. It's snowing. Everybody
Oh,
bundle
Mom.
up. But this baby in a
Where
onesie
is
and a
where that
blanket.
baby at?
I
Oh my
literally
God.
I turned to my husband. I said, "Where that baby jacket at?"
The baby with superpowers.
Look, mutant or not, the flu is around. The flu exists. Babies get colds. I don't care how mutated you is. It's cold. Why that baby don't got a jacket? No jacket, no hat.
That's what you was
knitting.
thinking. All right. We're coming to an end. Where's the baby's jacket? You are a true
Look,
mom,
I'm
100%.
just saying.
I'm
Why
not
the baby
mad.
don't got a coat on?
I'm not mad. We got to talk about this thing too. But Lady Mandalore, if you wouldn't mind blessing us with your thoughts on the Fantastic Four, will you?
Okay, sure. I have notes. Okay.
Oh, notes. Okay.
I have notes.
She and I chatted about it too.
Yes,
We
did.
We was
It was a good time. It was a good time. Just full confirmation. Marvel is still not sleeping over. We had this conversation.
I texted her and I said you should let Marvel pack his spend a night bag. And she saw the movie. She saw the movie and she was like, he's not spending the night.
No, that the blue balls from that final post credit scenes. Absolutely, I need fucking consistency. Okay, you ain't gonna just have me out here looking like I'm strung out on your shit just because you threw a little extra something on there. Hell no, you better have Captain America's best looking ass at the end of this thing or something. You gotta figure it out. Bring it back. No, Tafara, he cannot leave a goddamn toothbrush. No, I need consistency, and they better, but it ain't. Don't fuck around with me. Don't play me. Just give me some goddamn flowers. Them bitches die in a week. Anyway, so I appreciated the quick origin story. Love that for us. 10 minutes, perfect, great. I love some of the cameos that we saw. I think there was an original cast from the original Fantastic Four series in there in the beginning. Loved.
The original Fantastic Four movie that they filmed and never released. The whole cast is in the opening scene.
This one shot.
This movie. Yeah, just one shot, the four of them together. And I was like, I know them.
I know you.
Yeah. Breakdown on that.
What else? I appreciated the Venture Brothers-esque feeling of Fantastic Four. If you know, you know.
Ooh, good reference.
I appreciated the nod to Timely Comics, which is the original comic book publisher, creator, whatever, for Jack Kirby and oh my God, Stan Lee. Ooh, he called me out.
Don't disrespect the camera.
I thought the CGI was great. I know that there were moments where they were like, oh well, oops, shove this shit in here. I get that, and that's the other reason why your ass can't say the fuck over again. Consistency, motherfucker.
Damn, y'all.
Shalla Bal should stayed for the baby, and she needed to leave that motherfucker Galactus or set his house on fire. That's two. What was the other thing? I appreciated the I don't understand. Okay, here's my confusion. I don't know if we should come back to this. I was confused by a couple things. How did Galactus, who looked good, by the way, how did he induce that woman into labor? I am confusion. Like, what do you want to do with the baby? Are you going to eat the baby or like what are we doing? What are we doing? Because I feel like if you eating planets, that little baby, if he got that little, is he like hormones or something?
Basically, Sue was a hot pot, and he was just waiting for the baby to finish cooking so he could munch. Like,
okay, I got you.
That's what it was.
It's packed with vitamins and nutrients. He was kind of like, what is it?
Like it was a full meal, a full hot pot, and he was just trying to get to his meal. He was a little impatient. So he put the burner on.
I understand that. That is partially the reason why I like my steak medium rare. It'll just come out faster.
Right. I'm impatient. When I'm hungry, I'm hungry. I gotta
eat. That's fair. And then my final two things. Mom's eyeball. It is a celebration. Mom's eyeballs. I think did her eyes turn that sparkly shit that way? Is that the same way that Ego's eyes? Oh no, not Ego. Oh, what is it? From fucking
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes, is that the same shade of it? Changing his eyes. Oh my god, why can't I remember his name?
Yeah, you talking about Ego, right?
Star-Lord. When Star-Lord's eyes.
Yes.
Did
Oh my
that.
god, I just saw it at the bar last night. You are right.
Yes,
they were playing Guardians of the Galaxy at the bar.
Right. I feel like that happened.
Hold on, wait, ladies. Hold on, wait. Y'all just had a moment, and I think we got left out of it.
I'm so sorry.
What happened now? Wait, what?
Sorry.
All right.
So when at the end, when Sue and the baby brings her back, you know, because he's certified in CPR and shit. When he like, you know, her eyes changed. They looked all cosmic and shit, and it's the same way that Star-Lord's eyes looked in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Right.
When he, so
when Dad was trying to convert him, and it's
just like displaying like the fact that his powers are cosmic level because he can alter reality and things like that. So
right.
Well,
but also, is she a zombie? Like, I have questions. Is she a zombie? Is the meat still fresh? Like,
well, I mean, come on. How many superheroes have died and then came back at the helm?
Look, I don't know.
But there is a parallel, and then I'll get back, and then I'll yield the mic back to you, Kira. But the Ego is a space time entity, and as is Shalla Bal and Norrin Red, who uses the power cosmic. So them all having space cosmic energy does kind of make some sense.
Ego is a celestial.
It's celestial, but yeah, all that exists within space. Like what I'm saying is like this is a movie that embodies Silver Surfer, or this universe's version of Silver Surfer, right? And Silver Surfer is famous for getting the power cosmic from Galactus so that he can use it to find a planet for him to consume. Power cosmic could also exist within Ego, and that may be perhaps what Mandalore is talking about with now that, because if you recall, now remember, I don't know, we're skipping ahead a little bit, but and yeah, spoilers, we are spoiling today, so if you didn't see it, tough, but if you have, then stay along. But when Galactus was when Shalla Bal was chasing Sue, did it look like at one point in time she touched the baby, like touched the pregnant baby? Y'all remember that? Like she got so close.
I was
she
like, she's
baby,
an OBGYN. Look at her all the way up in there. Like, damn. She's certified. She didn't even wash her hands. She just
you know what I'm saying?
Nasty.
But my point is, in that moment, cosmic energy, all right, transferal, possibly a lot. I feel like they were saying something when they showed us the hand touch the pregnant baby.
I don't think so though, because like Franklin has always been like because of, I guess, like they're technically not mutants, they were mutated, but he is a mutant, so he's taken both of his parents' DNA, so he was already born that way. That's why Galactus was like, I need the child because he's the only one who's going to satiate my hunger. So I think he was already like on some level. I think Shalla Bal was just a little invasive. She didn't even ask. She was just like my OBGYN says, okay, this is going to happen. Are you ready? Like, at least she warned me. Shalla Bal was just like consent don't exist no more.
Like, yeah, just full hands. No
I got to
gloves,
sign
no
forms
blood.
and shit. She was just in there.
Yo.
Raw dog hands, no washing,
no
nothing.
paperwork.
I'm so sorry. No paperwork.
Didn't even ask my insurance.
No stirrups. I'm sorry, Kira. Please continue.
No, you're good, man. You're good. Okay. Oh, last piece. Oh, this is super spoily. I'm really sorry. It'll take me like 30 seconds. If you want to put my whole ass on mute, that's cool. I'm cool. This is about one credit at the end of the movie, and act like physical title. There is a music credit that says Doom with a question mark, and it's by Alan Silvestri, who did some of the other music for a few of the other superhero movies. I think that mid-credit scene, I think that is a rope-a-dope, and I think that the person that is shrouded is this person here. My finger's not showing. There you go. This person here,
Madam Web.
who is the
No,
basically
not
the
Madam
government
Web.
/ babysitter, Agatha Harkness, baby.
Yes.
Oh, Agatha.
I think.
Oh, you
Yep.
think
And
so?
I have to
I think
agree. I have to agree.
I think it's this chick because she's supposed to watch over Franklin in the comics, especially. Oh, you got it. Oh, you got it. Now the only thing that's throwing me is that goddamn mask. That's the only thing that's throwing me is how she would have got her hands on that mask.
Right,
And she
because
touched.
it's not the mask that Robert Downey Jr. has been showing either, which could be a decoy
Yeah.
to throw us off, but it's
What
not
mask?
the mask that he's been like
How
when
you-
he
That
came.
silver mask.
Oh, the
that-
mask he's
yeah.
holding. Okay, my bad.
That looks like an original Doom type mask, and I'm thinking maybe different timeline thing kind of
Mhm.
also like when Sue's addressing like their version of the United Nations, Doctor Doom's country doesn't have a representative. The chair is
Latveria.
always empty. Yeah, the chair is always
Latveria,
empty for
right.
Latveria.
Yeah. You noticed that they showed that distinctly.
Yeah.
Right.
Which leads me to believe that there is a Doctor Doom that exists
Yes.
in that timeline. So
Ty, well, let me. Well, Kira, did you get a chance to complete your thoughts?
Yes, I'm
I
done.
know you said you had notes.
No, oh
So-
no, Serenity. That mental jump is actually canon in the comics. The only thing that I don't get is how she would have come in contact with that mask at all. But Marvel be Marvel, and they do whatever the fuck they want in order to make it
that part
come together.
True.
So I don't know. But it's Agatha and Baby Franklin are very key in
They are
the
toys.
comic book universe. Yeah,
They
they know each other.
I will also say there is like a nod to the original Fantastic Four movies with Chris Evans, because in that movie Chris Evans is playing with the Thing action figure and then it gets destroyed, and now it's vice versa in this movie where Johnny Storm is playing with his own action figure and the Thing
That is
destroys
right.
it. I was like, that's cute. I see it. That's cute.
Damn, I'm so glad y'all are here because I missed all of that.
I got ADHD. I be paying attention to the wrong shit.
Nah, that's hey, we need to weaponize your ADHD.
I'd be like, did you see her hair? She obviously used VO5 and not Pantene. Like little shit that don't
Correct.
be mattering. I'm in there and I'm like,
The code at the bottom,
like
of
how
that
the pregnancy
bottom of the
test,
foot.
the pregnancy test looked like it said Stark Industries, but it said Stork Industries.
Yes.
Okay, the shit I'd be paying attention to.
Do you have a remote control when you're watching it in the theater? Like, do you pause it? Like, how do you?
So I'm autistic, so I try to make as many mental notes about obscure shit as possible to talk about with you guys.
Yes.
So I made sure that I was like paying attention. I was like looking for it. I was like, "What you got?" Because Marvel is notorious for like breadcrumbing things, and so I was like, "Let me make sure I pick up shit so that way I look smart on Saturday."
well, you definitely look way more than smart, Nolly. Thank you for always bringing all of that attentiveness to the stage. Bad Tie, you had evidently it looked like you thought it was kind of mid. What say you, my friend? What's your thoughts on the Fantastic Four?
all right. Yeah. So let me start by saying I'm not saying this is a bad movie. Let me start there. But I just didn't. I left out of the movie feeling like there was a lot of things missing. Number one, this movie eerily reminded me, or not reminded me, but resembled The Incredibles. If I'm being honest, they even down to the Mole Man. You know, I know he's in the comics and everything like that. I mean, people are like, oh, he's in the comics. Yeah, I get it. But my thing with this movie and most Marvel productions, because you know me, I'm gonna stay consistent with it, is I just don't like the way they're scaling powers. It doesn't make any sense to me. Like for Galactus to be a Celestial and Sue Storm for her to be able to by herself practically, defeat Galactus or put Galactus in a position to be defeated it was just crazy for me. Like whenever Marvel gets these villains and especially one of cosmic level, you would think that it would be different, especially after what I just saw, what I just complained about with in Thunderbolts with how they did Sentry. And then you get to Galactus, who is supremely powerful. To come, you first of all get him out of the ship. You got Galactus walking around on a planet, um, and then the scale of it. So here's my example, right? In the end of what was that? What was the movie that I hate what was the Eternals? The Eternals.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
At the end,
Oh,
at
damn.
the end, at the end of the Eternals, they show Galactus, or they show what could possibly be Galactus. Um, and his size is immense, so immense that it's bigger than her. You know what I'm saying? So when you find the baby celestial that is, remember, it's supposed to be a celestial who didn't awake yet, unawakened celestial, which I would assume is a baby celestial. You know, correct me if I'm wrong, but the scale of his size, it would probably have been equivalent to that of Galactus, and I was just like, doesn't sound right. That was a major problem for me, was the action sequences that happened during the movie, which were far and in between, by mind you. There were not a lot of action sequences in this movie. This was more of a dramatic play. And I'm fine with that. I'm fine with storytelling and everything like that. But my whole thing was, it just, none of the characters, for me, after watching this movie, I didn't fall in love with anybody. I actually walked out of there and was like, all right, we're basically redoing Rise of the Silver Surfer. The only difference is they scaled back the years and the year in which this whole production is taking place. So now this is a more uh it looked like it was a more technical age, but yet it seemed like it was like the years would have been, in terms of the present, would have been like in the 80s or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So it gave that kind of vibe, even though you wrote robots and, and flying cars and different things like that. It still felt like it was an older joint. um I don't know, man. I see why a lot of people are like it, because again, this is like a comic book movie. This is definitely, in terms of comic book lore and following the comic book and the versions of these characters in the comic book. I feel like they probably hit it spot on. But in terms of the action sequences, in terms of how they Marvel continues to do the villains, this is just wild. Like, I don't get it. Like, why take villains up a level? Because we went from Thanos, who was in terms of power level, who used the rings. I mean the stones, the Infinity Stones, in order to receive the type of power that would put him up there on a Galactus level. Then you get a Galactus who needs no rings, who is power cosmic, who also is a celestial, who is one of the more powerful celestials. You bring him to Earth. The first time he meets the Fantastic Four, they defeat him. That is crazy work. That was crazy work. That, to me, is terrible writing. And for them to even, for Sue to be able to do it on her own, was laughable. That was absolutely laughable. I would ask the ladies, because y'all seem to follow the comic. I never was a huge Fantastic Four fan, so I didn't follow the comic like that. But please tell me if I'm wrong here. Sue Storm's powers are telekinetic. She has a power of telekinesis. She also has a power of invisibility, and her barrier is made of telekinetic force. So outside of that, outside of her being an extremely powerful telekinetic, what is it that Sue Storm's? What are Sue Storm's other powers?
Can I
Please.
stop you before? Go ahead. Go ahead. Well,
Go ahead, babe.
well, if you have a response, then cool. I'll respond after that. But go ahead, lady.
No. Go ahead.
I know
ahead.
she's got invisibility, right? But she also has like she does her force fields, and she can use them to manipulate objects. Just the same way that she can use her force field to make herself fly.
Right.
Because she's essentially like manipulating objects so that she can like push herself off like a force field. So I think it's on par that she was able to push him by like manipulating a force field. But in my opinion, they didn't defeat Galactus.
Correct.
They just bought themselves time because he's still alive. They just pushed him. They teleported him elsewhere. He gonna come back.
Right.
He just needs to find a little ship, or he needs to float for a bit. But he's definitely not defeated. All they did was definitely buy time. Marvel was like, just in case somebody else fuck up and we gotta fire someone else, let's put Galactus in this pocket, save it for later, like a little treat, like an emergency little I feel like they just put him away for later.
Yeah. Ty, did you have more?
And I was gonna say, as far as Silver Surfer, with Shalla Bal, I thought that they also you kind of nerfed her abilities as well. I just don't understand Marvel in terms of how they keep on like projecting these villains. I don't get it. I don't like it. For me, it doesn't make any sense to have a imbalance when it comes. Have such an imbalance when it comes to superhero versus villain, and that like it just doesn't. I don't know, man. Like I there were a couple of times that I yawned through this joint. I just was like, oh man, this is. I felt like I was seeing some of the same stuff, and my whole thing was I thought that the movement was going to be to get away from all of the other previous properties. But then I'm sitting here watching this, and I'm like, I've seen this before. I literally have seen this movie before, in The Rise of the Silver Surfer. Yes, it's slightly different in terms of the way it's filmed, but the storyline is a lot the same. Yeah, you took out Victor Von Doom and made and which like why can't why if you're not gonna make him Dr. Doom, cool, but why was no Victor? Why was there no Victor in this what was the strategy behind that? Okay, we'll just because we're doing the Dr. Doom movie later or whatever Doomsday movie later, we won't address the fact that Victor Von Doom is in this space. I don't know, man. For me, I'd give it probably a 6.5. That's probably where I would rate it at 6.57. And I get why a lot of people are excited and I think that Pedro Pascal has established himself as and I'm not going to say a heartthrob, as I would say establish himself as a lovable actor. He's at this point now, I think that anything that he's a part of is gonna get love. I saw the Materialists the other day, and it's getting all of this praise, and it's got Chris Evans and Pedro Pascal. It was a decent movie, but it wasn't what critics are acclaiming it to be. Oh my god, this is so but I get it. I think Pedro has established himself as a lovable actor, and at this point, anything that he's a part of is going to get a lot more credit than maybe it's due. And that's just how I feel about this joint.
Yeah, I think there's some. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Kira, please.
So I think I think there might be a bit of a lack of suspension of disbelief. I don't know if I'm right or wrong about that. It's just a couple of things that you pointed out. The technology not really matching up with the time period. I think that's what you were talking about before. So there is a world in which the style or fashion of that time period, correct, just happens to go along with that. There are a lot of things that are going on right now that
mirror that.
as far as technology goes, that maybe don't match up with the aesthetic of today. Like I could put my cell phone on my wall and call that my landline or my I don't know, security unit, whatever you want to call it. It's just that's not the way that society wants to use it. When it comes to like fashion and things that are trendy, that can shape an entire society. You can still use the technology the way that it's meant to be. It just depends on the time period and the way people like the aesthetic of things. Like ooh, Niall. Oh, now I forgot your girl. Wow. Oh Lord. Now, oh my God, I can't say your name, girl. Kill me in 2 seconds.
It's okay. I have that effect on people.
Let me
You
help
do. You are shocking and mind wiping. And then the other things, Galactus and Franklin are not Celestials. Galactus is just this fucking entity. He's not a Celestial. And then Baby Franklin is
he's just got
basically an Omega level mutant type situation that he's got going on. That's it. And then with Sue, the trope that they're using is the mom. Nalia, thank you, Vince. The trope that they're using is mom being so worried about her baby that she's able to attract
because like
in order to get it off of her child.
There have been women who have literally lifted burning cars to save their children. So like it just pulls something. But also to go back to like the whole aesthetic thing, we saw it in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. Some worlds don't match the technology they have available because of the aesthetic that they have going on. It's just like a theme thing. Like we're going through a recession. So you'll notice a lot of things from the late 1900s are coming back. You know, we're having the recession special right now. Trinkets are in, Tamagotchis have come back. I saw new updated Furbies. Like it's a thing. As we advance and recession and things happen, sometimes we go back to the rivers and the lakes that we're used to because nostalgia is comfortable for people. And so I kind of get the aesthetic. It's like the Jetsons. The Jetsons looked very like it was giving the 60s, but they had flying cars. So that's kind of like what I attribute like the aesthetic to. It's like while it shouldn't make sense, it technically, economically, and in terms of nostalgia makes sense in a way.
Or culturally.
Yeah.
Like the culture is literally different. It's just some people like fucking boxy goddamn cars, and fucking Teslas are fucking hideous. They look
hideous. They look like graphics have not rendered yet.
Correct.
Like you're trying to play a PS6 game on a PS3. Like that's what Cybertrucks look like.
Ugh,
but here we are.
People are driving the fuck around in them. Not for me. That ain't my fucking thing. I like a nice rounded ass on a car. That's just me though.
I like a rounded ass.
I don't know if I like the way this conversation is going, because the way I heard, lady, I heard her say some people like fucking Teslas, and I'm like, who likes the fuck Tesla? Who the fuck
there's a whole show on TLC about inanimate objects and relationships, and this one guy was in love with his car, so maybe.
Oh yeah, okay.
It could happen.
Like one of the things.
I wouldn't put it past a white person.
Like, is that one of them shows where like the people they eat like the popcorn inside of boxes and shit like that, and they can't stop eating toilet paper and shit like that?
Yeah.
My man's just having relations with his car.
So if I may, I hear what Ty was saying, and I almost wholeheartedly disagree. With the overwhelming majority of what he said. I do agree that this was kind of like a Rise of Silver Surfer reboot You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, it was the same plot line. But if we can be fair, I mean, that's like one of the Fantastic Four's most famous plot lines, right? Like the whole shebang with them and Shalla Bal, excuse me, and Norrin Rad and the introduction. I mean, it was through Fantastic Four, and because Spider-Man used to work with Fantastic Four for a lot of these things. And I don't think that the fact that Sue Storm was powerful enough to push Galactus is the reason why he was pushed away. I feel like in this particular instance, it's easy to say that that's what happened. But the fact of the matter is, it took the entire team to get Galactus pushed into that other realm because Reed had to build all of those ports all across the whole world, right? Then Johnny had to distract, right, and help out. And then Sue came through with the monumental maternalistic whole adrenaline rush powers that Nolly spoke about with those women you see in banned from TV that like stop trains to keep their kids from getting ran over. Like, I feel like that's kind of the explanation. And most importantly, like Nolly said, or like Kira said as well, this is not, oh shit, damn, Galactus defeated that easy. This is, oh shit, when we gonna see Galactus again? Because Galactus had nothing nowhere near close of being killed in this. He literally was just pushed into another dimension, kind of like they did in Invincible, where they took all of those clones, that little Grayson. All them clones just went to another planet, but they still around. We know we're gonna see him in another season. So for that, I say, nah, I disagree. I do disagree with him wholeheartedly on the whole notion that this wasn't even action. Like, there was no action. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna be upfront.
I didn't say no action. I said it was limited action. This is more of a drama. It was more of a drama. To me, this was more of a drama than an action movie. This was absolutely more of a drama than an action.
I hear you. And this was what I went into. I got two of my buddies on this panel did kind of give me a heads up going into this movie. One was the Nolly nod to the She-Hulk CGI, and I waited for it. And when I saw it, your voice did pop in my head. I was like, that's what she was talking about right there. There it is. That's that shit right there. It was like, so I saw it, I was like, I was like, that's it. That's the shit. But then I also was like, look, it's not heavy on the action. It's more of a drama. And then I was waiting for that to unfold, and it didn't. I felt like the action was just. Now it wasn't a lot of fight scenes, which is different. All right, there's not a lot of fighting scenes, but I don't necessarily think that all fighting scenes are action. I mean, I don't think that all action scenes are fighting scenes. So in this, even just the exploration of space element, which of course I'm a spaceophobe. Yes, Lisa, I know it's astrophile, but I'm a spaceophile or whatever you want to call it. But so when they go into space, I'm like, yes. And the fact that they actually made a legitimate way, a reason to go to space. It wasn't like, oh, let's go into the vast, endless universe and try to find glasses. Like, nah, we got to track her on the chick Shalla Bal. We're going to find where she at, and we're going to go where she at. And that made perfect sense. And then they went, and Shalla Bal was like, oh, Galactus, we'll see you now. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I didn't know we had an appointment, you know? So I kind of know that. I've always been caping for Norrin Rad, so I understand why they didn't show us Norrin Rad, because we've already gotten a version of Norrin Rad. But Shalla Bal is what it is. What I don't understand is why they gave us Shalla Bal and gave us no Norrin Rad. Like there was zero reference. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, literary giants in the panel, but isn't Norrin Rad the husband, or at least the lover of Shalla Bal on Zen-La? Did it? And I know this is a different universe. I know this is a different Earth, right? I know with the 828 from 616.
Because she wasn't even from Zen-La.
Yes, she was.
That wasn't that wasn't the planet that I heard. Yes, I didn't hear Zen-La.
Yes, they said Zen-La. They said Zen-La.
Okay.
Yeah, they said Zen-La. They even showed her on the planet, holding the baby.
Yeah, I know they showed her on a planet. I just didn't realize that was that they mentioned the planet being Zen-La.
Yeah, they mentioned Zen-La. Yeah, hey, comments keep us honest, but I recall them mentioning Zen-La. And now, hey, listen, I feel like I remember distinctly hearing her talk about when it was her and Johnny, and Johnny ultimately gave Reed a way to look up some stuff about what happened to her old planets, and that's how. Remember, Johnny was going around. He had all that shit on the billboards when she was flying around and all that shit.
That's
all right. Not okay. All right, we gonna.
What happened?
Hello?
Your people.
To the Phantom Zone. All right,
Am I in the Marvel CGI? Hello?
we give you some time to work that out, Dolly, real quick, man. Go ahead, get it together. Get it together. I didn't see. I like this movie a lot. I liked it. I think that is an above average movie, and one of the main reasons I liked it is because it deviated from the Marvel formula. Now, don't get me wrong. You're gonna get your superhero shit. You're gonna get your jokes, but it didn't feel like that Marvel cadence get when we often like when I watched Ironheart. As much as I loved Riri, I was like, "There's that Marvel cadence. You know it. When you see it, you get it. Like when you get that first joke from Chris Pratt in Guardians of the Galaxy, like, oh, they on the Marvel. This movie deviated from that formula ever so subtly. It wasn't completely off the track, but it was like, nah, Marvel can have different forms of art as well. And I think that it's smart, especially now with DC ramping up. We've heard the rumors of them trying to channel the powers of Ryan Coogler and recruit other DC, other Marvel directors, which we shouldn't even call them Marvel directors at this point. They're just directors. They got for Marvel, okay? So we should stop doing that. I saw somebody in a comment about Ryan Coogler when they was talking about like, oh, Ryan Coogler met with James Gunn. It was like, oh, traitor. Like, traitor for who? Like his family? Because that's still clear. Yeah. Like, there's no loyalty when it comes to creativity. You know what I mean?
No.
So for me,
this nigga is an independent contractor.
Yes, he just did Sinners. Like he didn't do Sinners. Traitor for doing Sinners. Like shut the fuck up. Oh, traitor. He does not owe loyalty. There will be no blood oaths made for Kevin Feige in Marvel. Now, thank you for helping get his name out there, but he was somebody before Marvel. Okay, Fruitvale Station, and we can sit here and go down that whole list. But I digress. The point is, I don't think that this movie was meant to fit in the same box as a lot of the Marvel movies and frankly, I'm gonna say gunk that we've gotten in these last few years. I think that this was meant to set and forge a new path for Marvel type shows or Marvel productions that show like, listen, everything doesn't have to be set in it. I loved the fact that you could not tell what year it was on 828. All right, it was very. What's the show that I love? Where they go to Mars. No, where no man is gone before. No.
For mankind.
For all mankind.
Yeah.
Like for all mankind, one thing happens in the very beginning, and it alters the whole entire way that we look about space travel, and that is that Russia made it to the moon before the United States did. And as a result, the United States goes into a complete frenzy and just goes tech crazy. And now we get all kind of tech in the 60s, 70s, 80s, and that side of things looks like it may have happened in this movie as well. So I'm cool for that. Now, one thing that bothered me, which I ain't gonna lie, this is completely stupid. It's completely stupid. And I don't know why this bothered me. And Nolly, maybe you can help because I know I haven't been diagnosed, but I feel like I got ADHD too. But I was wondering, like, why Pedro Pascal, as you referred to earlier, Ty, is the darling of the Hollywood industry right now, of Hollywood. So much to the point where Pedro doesn't have to change his image. He looks like Pedro Pascal, even when he's Mandalorian, even when he's in Last of Us. And they even managed to put, they was like, yo, Reed Richards, yes. You know what? Fuck it. Keep your mustache, Pedro Pascal. Even though Reed Richards has never had a mustache in the comic books. Am I wrong? Like, I ain't tripping. I'm not saying that's a big deal.
That's not Reed Richards. That's Ricardo. Okay. And that's that.
You want, you wouldn't have seen like Pedro. You wouldn't have watched Champagne or Pedro Papi. You wouldn't want to see him without the mustache. Like I know this is a small thing.
No.
First of all, a mustache is like a fitted. Okay.
Yes.
When a man takes off a fitted, you don't know what's under there. You don't know. Men be the first one to be like, our first day gonna be at the pool, so I see what you look like without makeup, baby. Take the hat off, sir. Take the hat off. Shave the hair.
Run me that hairline.
I don't want to see him without it. And I do feel like we've had a project where he hasn't had the mustache and it's not the same. So I don't want to see him without it. I don't. I just want to envision. Yes, I just want to envision moisturizing it. And that's it. I don't want to think about nothing else.
You didn't have one. Put that. You didn't have one in Wonder Woman, Kira?
I hated. He looked.
He
Okay,
looked
first,
like I
he
couldn't
looked
trust
terrible.
him. He looked like
And
I couldn't
he
trust
knew
him.
he looked. He knew he looked terrible too. I
did.
don't know where he said it, but he said that he hated the way that he looked in Wonder Woman
Yeah,
1984,
he
and he was
giving,
never shaving his shit off again ever.
he was giving Latinos for Trump. Like that's what it looked like, and I ain't like it. I ain't like it. Nope,
Yo.
I'm not doing it. You
but-
couldn't pay me.
But
No.
come on,
No.
but Nolly, this is then if you're looking at this poster, what we're looking at is Pedro Pat. That's not this is actually
No, but
Mr. Reed.
there are
But
comics with Reed Richards with a beard.
Mhm.
Ah,
Hold on.
He
Give me
gotta
1 second.
you gotta go. They change their styles all the time.
all right, maybe I'm tripping, man. I mean, I was
Ooh,
also the
wait a minute. He's actually doing something here. Hold
Right?
on. I don't know if y'all can see
It's-
this. I don't know.
Well, what
He's
we got
doing
going
something here.
Mm.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure Reed Richards in Marvel Rivals has the beard.
Oh
He does.
yeah.
Oh,
All
that
right.
is crisp. Oh, look, my camera is cameraing. Look at you, girl. Do it,
Period.
baby.
But also, like, why he look kind of nice?
I gotta walk
I said that. Wait a minute. This might be wallpaper material. Hold on.
Right? Like, let me save that for the spank bank later.
Wow. Okay.
Later.
Let me. Should I leave the room? Y'all need some time. Y'all good?
No, this is an open conversation. I'm comfortable. I'm gonna share
Let
what
us
I
know how
think.
you feel, Vince. I mean,
How
if
does
you
it make you feel? Does it tickle
We're
your fancy, or do you prefer no?
you're safe here.
Do you
You're
like the
safe.
mustache? You don't like the mustache? This is a safe space.
I-
We don't
I-
judge hard, but you know.
I just have yet to see. Well, I mean, yeah, you say he was in Marvel Rivals, and I know that like as Reed gets older,
more recent.
and yeah, I just haven't seen like too many depictions of him without.
This
And
is
so,
the ugly Reed Richards. Get that out of my face.
yo,
He looked like he voted for Trump too. I don't like that. Give me
I know he
2000.
doesn't.
And
He
Give me
looks-
2000s and above Reed Richards. Don't
He
give me
literally-
that.
Oh,
he
That man is
literally
a
looks-
Republican. Get him off my
man.
screen.
He looks like he from Connecticut, dude. He looks like
He
young Joe. Please,
he
I don't-
participates in
Yeah, Greenwich.
weekend cosplays where they're on the battlefield, the Civil War
Yes,
reenactment. That's what he looks
y'all?
like.
he is one of those return to the land type.
Oh my God. Yo.
Keep the bloodlines pure. Like we shouldn't teach about the Confederacy and the Union winning because it's wrong. Like no,
Wow.
he's very much the children should not learn about this in school because they're indoctrinating them. Like
Oh, God.
I
It's hurting
can't
their
trust that
feelings.
Reed Richards.
No.
Give me 2000s and up Reed Richards. He looks like he's conservative, but he's got some leeway. He'll be like, I don't appreciate the gays, but I will let them do what they want. And
Correct. He's not a Hulk Hogan.
and that's okay. Right. Like he's not like, oh, this bakery baked the cake for a gay wedding. I'll never eat there. He's not like that.
No.
Yeah.
He won't go to the gay wedding, but he'll still go to the bakery.
Like they have a
And-
right to exist.
Right. Like
That's
that's okay with me.
Okay, you think he's a Chick-fil-A proponent? Definitely.
Look,
every
I'm not
Sunday.
gonna lie.
Yeah.
Every Sunday,
On Sunday.
he appreciates.
Even-
He cries on Sundays when they're not open.
Oh man,
Not gonna lie, that was me last week though. I really just wanted a
you can't go to
frozen
Chick-fil-A on
coffee.
Sunday, man. Come on, you supposed to.
I know that's the only time I want it. And I'm like,
Right?
It's so crazy,
Any
right?
other
Why-
day of the week, I'm not eating there. It's weird.
it's
And
so
only
weird.
day
I
I'm
don't
in-
like that.
Don't get me started
It's
on that
because you can't have it. And that
Yeah,
I
but
don't get it.
we could sit here and do a Chick-fil-A versus Zaxby's thing, but we're not gonna do that today. All right, because I don't think y'all have Zaxby's in New York. do
I've
you?
never ate at Zaxby's, believe it or
No.
not.
I'm
I
not
do
a-
love Culver's though.
I just ate at a Waffle House this year, so please don't
I've
pressure
still
me.
not eaten at a Waffle House.
Yo, what? Wait, what?
Yeah.
Wait,
You
hold
I've
on.
never eaten at a Waffle House. I've been in Florida since 2016. I've never eaten at a Waffle House.
Wait a minute.
Treat yourself.
I've never been drunk enough.
No, you don't have to be.
You can
You
just
don't
go
have to be.
sober. That's crazy.
Yes.
People
Yo,
just
hold the
rock
fuck up.
Waffle
You
House?
never been to Waffle House, Nolly?
No,
Waffle
never.
House?
I've never been to Waffle House, Zaxby's. What else? What else is a Florida staple that I'm
Like,
not hit?
Well,
What is that?
I don't. Zaxby's, I don't know much about. All I know is that I went to college in Tallahassee, and there was a spot called Guthrie's up there, and we love us some Guthrie's where you get the chicken fingers. And in my opinion, Zaxby's was like a bootleg version of Guthrie's, but I'm because they got the sauce and all of that. But Waffle House though, like that's like it's like Disney World. Like you have to go. Like you can't not
You
visit.
gotta go one
Waffle House.
time.
Like it's
I'ma go.
a magical world of toothless aprons and drunk folks who have it's nothing better than having your omelet made by a lady named Barbara whose beard hair will not get in the way because she's got some sort of net over it, and she will be just as nice to you as she is with the white folks, even though she ain't expecting no tip from you because she prejudiced. And you'll still get the best goddamn eggs. The toast gonna have a little burnt crisp on it, just how I, you know what I'm saying? Or everything, the grits. Oh my god! And you better not say nothing about putting sugar in grits.
I love
What?
You know what? That's what we have to do. Next show, I was going to rent out the theater for Predator Badlands, but I may have to rent out a Waffle House.
Let's do both. Let's go watch Predator and then eat and talk
then
at
go to
Waffle House.
Afterwards, let's do it like that. All right, cool. Let me finish my little rant about whatever this movie is we watching. So Fantastic Four. I really legitimately like this movie. I disagree wholeheartedly with Ty, and that's what happens. Look, like I told y'all before, Joyce Meyer said, where two people are always together, they always agree, then one is no longer needed. I can't have a good friend and be in complete agreement with them at all times. Then we ain't necessarily, we ain't the same people. So I just don't think that the movie was bad. I don't think that any of his.
I don't think it was great.
I don't think like the whole notion that if there's anybody that's out there saying shit like, oh, how is Sue Storm gonna be Galactus? It's like that's a false claim. That's a misnomer. Sue Storm did not A, defeat Galactus. B, she didn't do it on her own.
She bought the time.
She didn't just squish him into like in existence. She pushed him. She basically tripped him, which is something that any bully can get tripped up by the little kid at school and on the worst day, right? And so I just disagree with that notion. And also, again, just to kind of reiterate, when moms see their baby in trouble, there's a whole nother sense that kicks in. And I think that Marvel was smart to delve into that. The one thing that I thought might have been kind of cool to see, and you can hate me if you want to, whatever, but it might have been, in my opinion, cooler if they had killed Sue Storm. I actually thought
technically they did.
Like dead. I mean, like now,
they didn't do a typical Marvel where they make us wait for a TV show or a movie to bring her back. They were like, we still got 10 minutes. Hold on.
But Nolly, I feel like that was the problem. Like, I feel like they should not have. I feel like this was an opportunity for them to give us. Look, I get the end credit scene. Shout out to y'all for giving us a little bit of taste. And by the way, we got to start protesting some of these end credit scenes that are completely unnecessary. Bro, like Marvel,
they getting cheap. We used to get like 3. What is it? Now we get 1.5. We that connect. First of all, we are in a recession. Not Hollywood.
Correct.
Don't be cheap. Don't be cheap. We are poor, but Hollywood is not. Y'all, you cannot trick me. You have the money. Give me more. I know y'all film shit simultaneously. Give me something.
Yeah, but Nolly, in this instance, it's not even worth it. Like the extra time cost them money. They could have saved money by just letting her die. And then in the next
wait a minute.
And then put that in an end credit scene?
Yes. Thank you. Like there was no reason. Like once, all right, full disclosure, I may or may not, I didn't boo-hoo cry, but I may or may not have felt myself welling up a little bit when Sue was gone, because I know, as we all probably do, what it's like to lose somebody unexpectedly, and they kind of just hit me in the moment. I was like, oh shit, damn, that's right. That's what that feel like. And so when she was gone, I was like, yo, I feel it. This brought the heart. And when Pedro was sitting there, because evidently they have CPR on 828. I was like, oh, okay, she's gone. Great. This was the dramatic death we needed that we didn't get from Ant-Man 3, that we haven't gotten from any of these other movies, that ties us into the rest of this.
It wouldn't have worked, because you can't just kill a Fantastic Four core member in their first introduction in our new
Facts.
MCU.
Oh, yes.
Ant-Man should have fucking died. He should have.
No.
He should have croaked.
Well, agreed.
Wait, who should have
You're not-
died?
Ant-Man
Ant-Man.
in his last movie. He should have
Oh
died.
yeah, no, get him the fuck out of here. He should have been gone.
Yeah.
Do that again. Do that again. Run it back.
I just-
Absolutely.
But my thing is like it's for me. They look at what happened with Gamora. Gamora is gone, but she's not, right? Because Star-Lord ends up kind of reestablishing a connection with somebody that's Gamora-esque. So the crowd gets
But she's
their
gone
Gamora.
again. I mean, she's not dead,
No.
but she's
I mean,
gone.
yeah, she's gone again. She's gone off on her way. But the point is, like, you still get that. Oh, it's Gamora, but we know it's not Gamora. So come on. Let's not sit there and act like we don't think that this 828 universe is somehow coming to 616. Like we all know that. We all know that.
But technically they are, because we saw them at the end of Thunderbolts coming into the atmosphere.
Well,
So-
we saw
We saw
the
a
plane.
ship. We saw a Excelsior 616
Right.
ship.
Right.
Because did
My
you
other-
notice
my
that that's
other
what
thing
their
is-
ship is called? Excelsior 616.
I know, I love it.
didn't
It's so
know that.
cute.
It was cute.
It's
It was
cute.
cute.
Call back.
I see you, Marvel.
Yeah, you trying anyway. I think them killing off anybody in the Fantastic Four would have ruined the writing going forward for the rest
Agreed.
of whatever iteration of the MCU would have been. This would have been so fucking annoying. Also, very much a Disney trope, killing off the fucking mom in front of the baby. Like, let's not do
Bro,
that. That's
like,
you
why
know
ba-
how we do.
We saw
Please.
Bambi. We don't gotta live through it every time.
Every fucking
What?
time it's the
That's
chick.
so rude. In front of my popcorn? Rude.
Come on, man. I mean, but that gives the movie staying power. All right, death is not always a bad thing. Death gives life to the movie.
I wish they thought that when Ant-Man came out, but here we
Yes,
are.
100%
But
agree.
I think death only fits in certain movies, and it definitely
Right.
would not have fit in Fantastic Four unless
Oh,
it was
man.
Shalla Bal doing an ultimate sacrifice, which I don't think she did
Yeah.
because we didn't see her go through the whole with
Correct.
Galactus, but we also didn't see her after. And so I don't know. But like if she had done like an ultimate sacrifice type thing, like that would have been fine for me because it's
Right.
not like she really contributed much.
Right.
But her titties was sitting, and I love that for her. Like
I
I wish
know,
mine
right?
would. Like mine
This-
do not, and I'm just a little jealous. Like I don't got the money for that, and I love that for her.
I mean, someday dreams do come true.
I'm gonna have to start playing Lotto. Let me go buy some scratch offs because
That's all you need. A quarter in a dream.
that's
All right,
it.
so a few other things, ladies, and then we'll go ahead and we can wrap. I think this is going to be a good day for just Fantastic Four. However, I do want to remind you guys that we do have our good friend, the Movie Blog, who is doing the live reviews, I believe, of Foundation on the Movie Blog. So find us on there to talk deeper about Foundation. We're not too much this week because it's mainly Fantastic Four, but also some talks about Star Trek, some other things that are going on. Like I said, man, we definitely outside. I know we're doing heavy on the Fantastic Four today, but we definitely have some other topics that we like to discuss. So don't go too far and make sure you stay. And also,
Eyes of Wakanda is next week.
Eyes of Wakanda
Yes.
next week.
Yes.
Oh, so Disney Plus is gonna be Eyes of Wakanda. Woo! So that's what we're gonna be talking about next week, y'all. Y'all already know. In addition to probably, maybe even a little bit more of what we talked about today. But I do also want to remind you guys, and shout out to Tafari for pulling up today. We definitely had him on last week. It was a lot of fun. We also have a poll up right now, as we discussed last week, and I would like for you guys to, if you can, to give your opinion on this.
Oh, it's
poll.
not that kind of poll. Oh, like
Oh,
like a
dang.
oh,
Oh,
dang.
damn.
I was like, oh, we making money.
Oh wait, not. Wait, hey Agatha, hey. Make it do, baby. I know you got that Galactus.
Hold on. Let me get
Wiggle,
y'all.
wiggle.
All right, go ahead. Do you? I'll say we're doing our dances now. That's what we're doing. Okay.
Should I drop my Cash App? I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Put the cash up. There she goes. nah.
No. Wait. Making it rain, making it rain, making it rain.
I'll even show this again. Hold up.
Oh no! Whoa! Not the whole elbow in this bitch. Hey!
If you're lucky, I might be a yes, ankle.
Got the toe. Some of that armpit. Get some of that armpit in there. Hey.
Still, some people like that. Don't give it for free.
Yeah. What did they say? What did my man say? If you're good at doing something, never do it for free.
Exactly.
So I did want to remind you guys to check our poll out. Would love to get your opinion on this. Who is winning the reboot war right now? All right, who's winning the reboot war? We're not going to sit there and discuss this right now, but if you have not already liked and subscribed and checked out our Instagram, please, we're growing and at a good pace. So we'd love to have you all on our journey. But give your opinion on whether or not you think Marvel is winning this war or is DC. I'm not gonna lie, DC is doing a lot, and they are going to be coming in really. And I honestly believe that this Clayface is going to change the game a little bit. Not going to get into that this week because we still on Fantastic Four.
I really hope that this rebirth of DC kicks Marvel's ass into gear and we start getting better quality shit, because the way they've been half-assing shit for the last couple of years is exhausting. And I'm a glutton for punishment because I love Marvel, so I will keep showing up. They will keep getting my money, unfortunately. But but I'm gonna keep it a butt. Ant-Man should have died, bitch. Like, so fucking for real. Ant-Man should have died. Yeah. We have alternate timelines. You could have brought him back in another way and that would be believable. But to have him up against the original Kang and walk away, my man don't even got powers. He got a suit. He's practically Batman for poor. He is a poor Batman. He is a lower tax bracket Batman. And y'all
y'all gave him that. Y'all let him have that for free. For free.
He don't even know how to use
the suit. He don't know how to use the suit. He doesn't.
Ant-Man is no thoughts, just vibes. And he just be walking into the function and doing whatever he wanted. And y'all let him do it.
A mess. They'll let him run game on that man. It wasn't even him that ran the game. It was the daughter. And it was Wasp. It wasn't even him. I can't.
It's wild to me.
I want to say this about Fantastic Four before y'all switch off.
Sure.
I think this was a really great entrance into the new phase, or whatever the fuck they're doing, calling shit now. I think this was very, very gentle way of introducing y'all into a new vibe, if you will, with the MCU. We're not beating you over the head. We're going to be gentle. We're not going to force something that's too big for your name a thing to receive. We're just going to let you take a look. If you like it, great. But we're not going to continue to just throw all of this shit at you. I think this was a nice, gentle way of saying, hi, we have some people that we'd like you to meet. And, we're just going to be going into a different direction right now. It's nothing intense. Let's take it slow. Let's just see how we feel about one another. We're just going to start over. Okay?
I agree. I feel like for a while, because nobody was challenging Marvel was just throwing shit at a wall to see what sticks. Mm-hmm. And they were like, if this shit picks up, then we're going to roll with it. Because how we had 3 Ant-Man movies and we just now get into Fantastic Four. Like, Ant-Man didn't need a 3rd movie. He could have appeared in a show. Like, we don't even have a Hulk movie yet. We met this man's son and he ain't pop up since. Where he at?
We've had 2 Hulk movies
in this MCU.
Oh, okay. All right. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, I for one, I don't think that Marvel was throwing shit up to see what sticks. I think they were just throwing shit up. They didn't give a fuck if it stuck or not.
They had money. They had money, and they were like,
but they were getting it back. They were getting the money back. They didn't. They literally did not have to.
We was eating shit up. We were like, because we had nothing else to eat, so we were like, "Yo, I'm hungry," and they serving food, and it's a buffet.
Y'all like chitlins? Here's some chitlins. That's all.
I have a different perspective on this. I feel like Marvel was an author that was being beat in the back by their publisher. Like, Marvel accepted the advance money for all of these books that they're gonna put out, and then it was like, oh shit, damn, the deadline's coming. She-Hulk, Ironheart, you know what I'm saying? They just start throwing shit out. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't want to put Ironheart into that because I think Ironheart definitely, even though it did fit the Marvel formula, it kind of was in that soup a little bit. But I feel like they're just kind of like, oh shit, we on consignment. We gotta, hey man, shit, we gotta put this shit out before Big Worm come down the block. You know what I'm saying? And as a result, we kind of lost some of the allure that we had for Marvel because it was just product after product and not good project after good project.
The problem is that Marvel put their foot into Endgame and then lowered the standard for themselves after that.
They didn't. I don't think was it lower standards or fuck. Oh, y'all want more? Oh, we.
Yes, I feel like
they're gone. This isn't our baby anymore.
I feel like
y'all got it right.
Yeah, they planned enough to Endgame, and then I feel like they were still thinking about what they should do after, not realizing that Endgame was gonna hit as hard as it hit, and then they were like, "Yo, we gotta follow this shit up because you see this shit." Like, I still get goosebumps when fucking Captain America gets Mjolnir and fucking Avengers assembles. Like, that shit still, it hits. That shit tickles a part of my brain. Like, nothing hits like that in Marvel.
Yeah.
Like, nothing hits like that since then. And I really feel like they outdid themselves, and they're like trying to figure out how to get back to that, which, to be fair, we're not going to get back to an Endgame era of Marvel. It's never going to happen. Like, we should not have that expectation, but we should be allowed to expect Endgame level commitment to story.
Well, I get the sense that they're trying to do that with Doomsday. I get the sense that they're trying to, and I cringe a little bit because I feel like Avengers is being used like The Rock with blood in it, and you can't squeeze it out. There's no more blood in this Avengers Rock. Like, you don't have to. I mean, look, I'm looking forward to Doomsday, but I also feel like they're like, yo, this worked, so let's keep this same thing going.
Help! Sorry.
Did we just get the Kira variant on the guy? Kira 718 just pulled up to the universe, and now we got Kira 3131 what's the other area code in New York? 347. Yeah. Okay, all right, for sure. Well, welcome to this universe. Yeah, I don't think that the Avengers Fountain of Youth is going to serve Marvel as long as they want. I think that they should look elsewhere. I know Spider-Man is a big.
I think they've taken too long to introduce other characters because it's taking too long to build these teams. Like, they have so many opportunities to do this with shows, and instead we got Secret Invasion.
Oh my god.
Which doesn't lead to anything. It didn't really bridge anything. It was just a side story when they could have built the new Avengers team, or Young Avengers, or Champions as they're calling it. Like, we could have had that then.
They were subtracting too many characters from Secret Invasion instead of adding or introducing people. I don't know what the fuck that shit was. They ruined that story for me. In my opinion, that whole that whole series could have been done infinitely better. I do not give a shit about I'm so sorry about Nick Fury's alien motherfucking wife. I don't give a fuck about all that shit.
She was cute, but that's it.
She cute. I'm glad she exists.
But what else she gonna do for me? How did she serve me in this? Like,
it was weird. It
was too much size. Like, Nick Fury could have been in the next Avengers, and we could have been like, he could have casually just been like, yeah, so Skrull, you know how it goes. How are you? You know, like, and then we could have filled in later.
I have a different opinion. I think that Secret Invasion wouldn't have been so badly heralded if it wasn't one of a bunch of meh projects. I feel like if it was a standalone, John, like that came out of nowhere, like
if it was a standalone that was well written, yes. But they just put shit together and was like, here.
They pipped us.
They thought we wanted a Super Skrull, and they thought we didn't, like, give me a spy drama, but like, give me drama and not like some half-ass shit.
You don't
Like,
want to
I
scroll.
They didn't even fully explain when Rhodey switched. Like,
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, you don't
we
want
had to add the pieces together
We
by
have not even
ourselves.
come back to that.
We
What
haven't.
the fuck happened with that
Where
story?
he at?
Where is everybody?
What's going on?
Who's the scroll? Are we still fucking with scrolls now? Or
They
are we
still
just gonna
chilling
say,
over
"Whoop,
there?
I
Like,
forgot"?
Guess what? There's a movie called Secret Wars that I believe might tie into some of the stuff that we got in Secret
didn't that
Invasion.
get pushed and renamed or no?
Pushed
I think it
without
got pushed.
meaning,
It got
no.
pushed because it was supposed to come before they had announced it, and then after the Kang stuff, they switched the Avengers series to Doomsday. So
Right.
I think Secret Wars got pushed. So even then,
Yeah.
we're not gonna revisit it for a long time, and by then I'll be tired. Like, I'm tired now.
All right.
I'm tired now.
So-
like, y'all only got a few more years out of me before the ADHD really hit, and then I'm like, what happened?
So
Like, movie theaters don't got subtitles. How am I supposed to hear what's
yeah, that
happening?
is the thing. That is the thing. Like I would like to have closed caption on my. I watch closed caption everything at home except for
Look,
baseball.
same. When I watch something, my
them.
husband says, "Let me turn on the volume for you," and puts on the closed caption
They
because I'm
have
not gonna hear it.
They have,
and-
they do
They
have
have it in
a
a couple of theaters. I know by me, they've got a few theaters that do it now.
Florida don't believe in accessibility for disabled folk. They be like, "Fuck you guys, enjoy life."
Anybody tell you
Absolutely
be the
the fuck
table?
not.
Put that hoe.
It was like
Yeah.
the best we could give you is parking.
Yeah.
Thanks. I guess.
There's ample parking. That is a thing. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. We don't have to worry about
Which
taking
I
public
love because let
transportation.
me tell you, when you pull up to Disney World at 5 p.m. and you don't got a handicap placard, you parking in the boonies. You might as well park next to Universal, okay? Because there's no parking at Disney. So we be pulling up after work and we'd be like, handicap placard,
Oh, okay.
get a parking spot.
Okay, I was about to say, like, who does Disney World at 5 p.m.?
First
Like,
of all,
But
after work is the best.
Epcot. You talking about Epcot?
No, we do both. Like today, we're going
After 5?
to Magic Kingdom at 5 because I'm not trying to be there all day. The parade, the nighttime parade is at 9 p.m. You're not gonna catch me at the park at rope drop and still at the park at 9 p.m. I'm tired.
That's like
I'm
one ride.
tired. The kids get tired. I ain't trying to ride shit. I'm there for snacks and I want to see the parade and then I want to go home.
Turkey leg.
You have
Period.
Period.
$86 for a
Cheeseburger,
Starbucks?
spring rolls, like
Oh,
a
you-
little
wow.
something to take the edge off, and I'm good. Give me the parade, and then as soon as the parade is done, right before the fireworks, I'm booking it to the parking lot because you ain't gonna catch me in that traffic. So
Yo,
it is hot. It's cooler late at night. Like
This part.
I want to go after the rainstorms. Like
I have
Screaming
done-
babies have died down. Like they're gone. They
seriously,
really gone.
You know,
I'm
you don't
ready
find too
for
many
it.
screaming babies at Disney, oddly enough. But I digress. Real quick, one last topic, and then I'd like to just chat with the chat for the last portion of the show. And that means, what is this comment, Harmony? Because a lot of
she's right. It is Florida.
A lot of your
Florida
New
be
York
like,
people keep
fuck
coming down
disabled
here.
people.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah, it is.
I came down here because I got divorced, okay? And I didn't really have, I was like, you know what? Let me go. My mama down there, grandma down there, they're going to help me with the kids. Spoiler alert. Not too much, but you know, that's a story for another day. But I also, you know, snow, it's cold. Like I just wanted to change of atmosphere. I like the beach. But in my mind, I was not thinking the land of the racists and the don't tread on me. Like it wasn't a thought until I got here. And I was
Well,
like, oh.
You got to stay on the I-4 corridor. Anything outside of that is the
It's
bad.
crazy. But
Yeah,
even
you
like
can't-
on I-4, there's Trump murals, there's
There's
a Confederate
pockets.
flag,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, you go. Yeah, this is Florida. And as a stand-up comic, like you gotta like sometimes like there's a place called Porky's. Shout out to I don't know, I ain't gonna, you know, it's too late. I already said the name. There's a place called Porky's. I got booked at. I went, and when I went in, there was literally like Trump flags on the wall.
Nah.
And the
And
guy
you
who
live to
owned
tell about it. That's
the
crazy.
guy who owned the spot, he was opening up the club, and he's like, "All right, before we get started, any Democrats in the audience?" That's what I thought, type shit. And I was like, "Holy shit!" Like, angry much? You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is like before. This is well, you know what? We're going down a rabbit hole that I don't want to go down because it's getting
Yeah,
little-
but Florida
crazy.
really doesn't give a shit about disabled people. Like both my kids are disabled. I'm disabled. in New York, there are so many resources. There are so many programs. Like the Medicaid waiver wait list is 2 years tops. In Florida, the Medicaid waiver wait list is 18 years before you get off the list.
Are you
18
fucking
years.
high?
We have been on the wait
Are you
list
high?
since 2016. My son will not get off the wait list until he's an adult and will need residential services. Like, there's no access to services here. And they cut so many programs. Therapies are few, far, and in between, and most insurances won't cover it. So you got to pay out of pocket. But if you apply for, resources and stuff, it's, oh, you make too much money, but you live in paycheck to paycheck and always in the hole. So nothing makes sense. Florida hates disabled people. Like, it's just not a thing. It's crazy here.
Yeah, and then on top of that,
see, Harmony, like, we're from New York. Both of my kids are autistic, and I'm also autistic, and we had a lot of access to free programs. But down here, it's like pulling teeth. It's like, yeah, we know you need the help, but like, how bad do you need it? And I'm like, do you see this? I need it. And they'd be like, well, here are some hoops to jump through first. And I'm like, but I'm literally disabled, so what if I can't jump? And they'd be like, but have you tried?
But that's not our fault? How is that our
Literally.
fault?
But and in that same breath, they'll be like, well, how is it our fault that you're disabled? But in the same time, we'll be like, by the way, you should have babies and abortion is wrong.
Right.
But also, you can't have an abortion until before 6 weeks. But most women don't find out until after 6 weeks. So it's like, y'all want the children, but when the children are here, fuck the children. So is it really pro-life? Like, Florida just don't be making sense. They do not care about the children. They truly do not actually care about children.
I have a lot of response to this, but I feel like we might be heading down.
We go. This rabbit hole we've gone down pretty deep into it, and it's a valid discussion. Time may not permit the full.
We would be here for hours.
So let's put a pin in it, and maybe let's bring that back up either after the show at another platform. Maybe we'll do an IG live if we got time, or we'll bring it on another show. I was curious, real quick. We only got 9 more minutes, about y'all thoughts as to whether or not this was just a talk. I mean, Ryan Coogler,
do it. The only person he'd be betraying is his wallet. I'm all about keeping the lights on.
Fuck
it.
I think I'm sorry. Ryan would more than likely help somebody else fill the shoes that James is looking to fill.
Really?
Ryan is sick and tired of doing other motherfuckers' goddamn IPs. He wants to do his own shit, untethered, unbothered, and fulfilled without anybody interfering with his shit. So no, Ryan, if you want to talk, baby, talk that game. See what kind of resources you can pull from Warner Brothers for your shit. But don't fall back in that hole, baby. Don't fall back in that hole unless you are going to do Vixen or
all milestone stuff. I would figure you get the milestone.
Good luck is all I'm going to say with that shit. Good luck.
I just feel like white people don't box themselves in. Why should we have to box ourselves into one thing just because we did something? Like, just fucking talk to everybody.
Everybody wants it to be good, and Ryan is consistently not good. Great. He is fucking great with his shit. So I get them wanting to stay consistent. Shout out to James. They
should treat him better. They should give him everything. But like,
they should. But he can get everything for his shit. He needs to get everything for his shit. I'm not with the whole superhero thing for him forever and ever. Amen.
No, me either.
I like new ideas. I like him being able to do all of the things that he wants to do from his imagination. This motherfucker got a brain.
I'm really excited. When he said that he was building a universe with Michael B. Jordan, I said, even before I knew that it would be Sinners to start it off, I was like, absolutely, sure, give it to me. And now that we've got Sinners, I'm like, put right here, give me more, all of it.
Where are you? I'm waiting for this.
Yeah,
this is his baby. They talking. They doing this. I can't. That shit. I can't. If Warner Brothers gets that,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Y'all don't talk to me about nothing Disney or Marvel for years. I don't want to talk to no fucking body.
Tell
the
us
book
about
is
this.
Bitterroot. It's what's this man's name? I can't remember his name. Stanford Green is one of the writers and the artists for it. Go anything that's got Stanford Green attached, go. Just go. By the way, he also did he's doing the comics for Doom, or he has a run with Dr. Doom, Stanford Green. But yes, Bitterroot, get it. Make it hot steaming cup immediately. All organic. That's all I want. Bless you. But yeah, I mean, if Ryan manages to get the deal that he got for any of his future projects that are independent for him, talk all you want, baby. Talk all you want. Get that that Warner Brothers money. I'm cool.
Absolutely. I'm all for it. Fucking get your bag.
Yeah.
I don't care where you get it. Get your bag, because not only does he create great things, but he makes sure that we all have a seat at the table. He brings with him other Black folk and other people of color who deserve these positions that they aren't normally getting, and he gives them opportunities, and therefore gives the world the opportunity to see their work, and in turn they've been getting other work. Like he is what we talk about when we want things to trickle down to others. He is definitely someone who, if he's eaten, we all eaten, and that's what I love about him.
The great poet, as the great poet Jay-Z said, how are you successful if everybody else around you is broke?
Exactly. Okay, he's not B. Simone, okay?
Ooh. Who said that? Who said that? Ooh, or somebody that's at Shark Tank, but I'm not gonna name no names.
Oh, we're not gonna name names, but
we're not gonna name no names. Ooh, yeah, I can't wait to see more work from him. I can't remember the woman's name that actually wrote Ironheart, because she's got stuff coming out. The
Shnaka Hodge.
Yes, I love her.
Absolutely.
I love her work.
Absolutely.
She's gonna be the next one if Marvel is smart.
Okay, that's a big if, but we hoping that since they see DC kicking off, I hope they get smart.
And what is it? Ironheart has 526 million minutes of watch time on Disney Plus. How is that not season 2 greenlit already? How is
or
it?
At least like movie featured, or like, come on, like give me something. Like, how do y'all get this and sleep on it?
Because you know why? Because if oh god, I don't mean to get political again. If it's
political.
If they'll fire Colbert off of talking shit for this nigga, then you know what? I understand. I see it. I won't be surprised. But I can't wait. I can't wait for whatever he's got coming up. X-Files coming up next.
Oh, you have no idea. I fucking love the X-Files. And when Ryan Coogler said that he was doing the reboot,
I was like, oh.
And Miss Agent Scully herself was all for it. And he spoke for them.
Excitement.
Sign me up. I fucking love that shit.
Thank you. Hey, what's going on? I'm back. I'm a little lighter. And
God bless.
Period.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You gotta go.
Coffee right before the show is not the best. Not the best.
I'm next.
Good old.
You washed your hands?
I wanted to get back so bad. I ain't even had time, man. I was just like, you know what, man? Let me hurry up and get back to the show. You know, because I don't want the ladies.
You've been doing Caucasian shit for too long.
Yeah, man.
Nah, man. Of course,
what's going on?
I washed the hands, man, and I maybe I didn't really actually use the bathroom.
Is there gas?
Something like that. Nah, man. But I was people what y'all saying about Coogler, but the X-Files thing, I'm interested to see how that turns out, because I have yet to see science fiction from Ryan Coogler, and I don't know if X-Files really falls under that category. I've seen superhero, right? 100%. But I haven't seen like and so I'm not saying he can't do it, but I'm interested. I'm very interested because they remember Jordan Peele had the Twilight Zone. and that didn't go so well. And I'm not to say that he didn't do a good job, but
also he didn't have great marketing or anything. Like, see, that's the problem. Studios set us up to fail because you can't produce these fucking projects and then expect people to be psychic and just tune in.
Right.
Whatever happened to fucking, and I know it's because people don't watch regular TV anymore. We're all dependent on streaming and shit like that. But we are all fucking scrolling. We use our phones for work. We use our phones for personal. Put money into advertising. I'm supposed to guess when shit drops, and then you're gonna be mad when it doesn't pop off. Like,
I don't understand how you are still spent, whether it's $1 or $1 million, you are still spending money to make this thing. Why are you not telling people about it? Like, I'm not expecting you to do a global marketing thing for every single thing you put out. No, but I still put it somewhere once. Like, do it at least once a week up until the lead up. That don't make no sense.
Instagram got mad ads. Facebook got mad ads. Like, put it somewhere.
Serenity, what are you talking about? I don't consider.
I think it's. I would.
No, Wakanda is super sci-fi, man. You got flying planes and shit.
You literally have science.
Yes.
And fiction.
And fiction. It's science fiction. You're modeling. You're looking at DNA strands. You're trying to figure out which piece of the DNA you need to put together into order to make this.
All right. To put this into context, and this is another rabbit hole that we may have to explore at one point in time.
Lisa.
You peep that Lisa, like you, Nolly, is very attentive. All right, so she might know a couple things. But
not my own peoples. Lisa, Dominicans are supposed to stick together.
Google or YouTube. Mark Hamill speaks on science fiction and Star Wars. Now, if you ask your average layman if Star Wars was science fiction, I believe most of us would say yes, right? We'd be like, yeah, it's science fiction, right? It's fiction. But Mark Hamill and George Lucas both say that it is not, that it is fantasy that has a lot of futuristic elements in it, but it's fantasy.
You know what? I see that.
Especially because we got to remember, Star Wars is not in the future. The very first word that's up on the screen is long ago.
Right.
In a galaxy far away. This shit is happening. This shit have been happening before. So I get it. Like I'm tempted to be like, oh, science fiction. But when I say science fiction, like a perfect example of science fiction to me right now is Strange New Worlds. Strange New Worlds and Foundation, because it is rooted. The science is almost a star of the show. You feel what I'm saying? So I'll yes, Serenity, you come up with and it's good to see you on the live too. Serenity, I gotta say, I used to watch a lot of Serenity's, read a lot of Serenity's comments, and I was the one responding on the YouTube. So appreciate you and everybody that's in here. We have already passed our 2-hour mark, guys. But one thing we have not.
First of all, I got children. I don't know what sleeping is. Okay, my son was up at 6.
Yo,
and all I had was ginger ale.
Oh God.
My husband, on the other hand, was very drunk and high, and it was very cute. Made me go to Wendy's and everything.
Can we take a few minutes and just talk life and just talk with the chat before we go? So Nolly, evidently you had a very fun night last night. Only Morale seems to know a lot of your business. Were you doing this live on Twitch? Like, what's up? Can we be a part of the part?
I think I posted a picture, I think, on my Instagram in my stories, but I went with my husband's gay friends to District Dive last night. To watch the drag show, hang out. It was fun. It was cute. Some girls there was like, I thought you were turning 30. I was like,
that's what's up, yo.
30?
That's what's up.
It was cute. I was like, thank you. It was cute. Okay. But like we like to go out, but like I'm designated driver, and so my husband had a great time. I was there with my little ginger ales. And then he was like, I'm tired and I want Wendy's. And I was like, okay, let's go to Wendy's.
Oh, okay. Let me guess. Wendy's. Nuggets, spicy. Barbecue.
Always.
Barbecue, honey mustard.
Absolutely.
Both.
You in my app?
Oh wow.
All right. For the hubby bacon egg cheese, excuse me, not bacon egg cheese, excuse me,
The
Junior bacon
Baconator.
cheeseburger. Yeah, one of the bacon burgers, right?
Wait, I'm gonna send my
fries that
story
don't get-
post to the Instagram so you
incomplete
see which one I'm
box of
talking about.
fries, right? Nolly, we don't finish the fries from Wendy's.
No, absolutely not. And I always get cheese fries and I still don't finish them. But also
Oh.
I have
Do you
gastric
not like
bypass. I don't finish most of my meals because I had gastric bypass. So
Yo, the new
there's
Taki burger.
there's a Takis burger. It's called the Fuego meal, and that shit looked like it would hurt coming out, but tastes so good going in.
Yo, Skylar, you an asshole for that. I would never purchase this material, bro. Skylar, that's why you wearing Jamie Foxx robe from freaking what Skylar. Skylar, every time I see his picture, I think he pulled it up to hey, like you do sitting there like, hey, ladies, like he opened up the door like housekeeping. Just in time. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what happened. Oh no!
Again.
Took you out of focus. That's the cat that killed Nick Fury's eyeball. Come on, cat.
You got it.
Almost. I'm sorry for everything I said. I take it back. Cut me back on.
All right, what's going on in your world, Lady Mandalore, Mrs. Kira? What's going on with you? How's your week? You said it was real crazy, right? Like whatever you can discuss.
Yeah, not the best week. I'm gonna just skip to the weekend. So, my podcast comes back tomorrow.
Hey!
A room full of blurs will be back in effect. We're going to be talking about these independent comics. We are going to be
in there. I don't know. I just invited myself.
What are we doing? Me and Navy Montel, we're going to be doing a bi-coastal stream for the first time ever. He's going to be at San Diego Comic-Con while I'm here in New York Citying. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be nice and easy. We're just going to talk about all the shit that we got into over the last couple of months since we haven't been on, because breaks are needed. It's okay to take a break. Outside of that, my black ass has been sitting home. I've been trying to cook some more shit instead of eating out. Pause. And just try to eat a little bit healthier every once in a while. Oh, thank you, Orly. I appreciate you. Nolly, I'm not gonna show it, but Miss Nam Body, what is this? What is this? What is that?
I mean, y'all can. Vince could show it if he want. I sent it to the NBO one.
Which one? What?
But I got lots of compliments on it, and I just want to say it's from Fenty. It's cute.
Okay, I've been threatening to buy stuff from her. It's just the subscription portion. That's fucking.
I always forget to pause, so I set a calendar reminder when I.
Yeah. I can't be doing $50 a month just because.
Yeah, but I hoard my points until there's sales and I can build sets. It's in my stories, Vince. And so when she has her clearance sales, I build a set, and then that's how I get stuff, because it's more bang for your buck that way.
Yeah, I'm trying. I got to time it for the next time. But outside of that, what else is going on?
After that one.
The next one.
The next one.
Okay.
Next one.
My bad. I post too much shit.
Okay, this one right here. Look at it. It's giving body. It's giving 4 + 4 because she ate. Look at that. She was looking for somebody that night. She was looking for a good time.
What I was looking for was for men to flirt with my husband in front of my face, so I could be like, ew.
Yo. Okay, what else we got going on now?
I'm a mess.
A little bit.
Omar,
also love them.
There's no in between. That is my music taste. There's no in between at all.
Oh. You know what? Felt.
I'd be like that.
Also, a little calypso. I'll be right with you.
Yeah, I will listen to bubblegum K-pop, and then the next song will be like Deftones and shit, and then the next song after that will be a song about selling drugs and pimping hoes. There's no in between. I am all over the place.
Shout out to Clips. Shout out to Tyler the Creator, because
absolutely
the I'm vibes on repeat with both of their albums. Shit is fucking and
Yes,
walk.
Lisa, we were listening to that on the way to the bar, and he was singing along loud as fuck. Like that soundtrack triple platinum in my house alone.
Oh well, you will catch that at the beginning of this. So appreciate y'all that have checked out the website because we did put a lot of work into it. So newbloodorder.com/live. You don't gotta have Twitch, you don't gotta have nothing. You can just go there. You don't gotta have YouTube, but it would help if you did, and you would see all of that. So yeah, what an interesting weekend Nolly had. I can't compete with that. I definitely can't compete with the.
First of all, you was doing white people shit. So,
well, I mean, if white people shit means traveling, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
My man's messaged me and said he was looking to find a moose. First of all, have you seen how tall those bitches is?
All right. Okay.
If a stingray took out Steve Irwin, what you think a moose gonna do?
All right, I wasn't swimming with the moose.
Knock you into the next timeline, okay? Like,
okay, all right.
Moose? Vincent, what's going on? What's going on?
Vincent, exactly. That's when he's Vincent.
Wow, I get the Vincent. I get the okay. Yeah. So I'm like I said, I like to look. I do a lot of comedy all over the country. I used to post the actual clips, but now I just post the cool places. And this weekend, I had the pleasure of being sought out in the land of Washington, and I got to see some cool things. Yeah, I'm out. So this was just just seeing the Seattle skyline for the first time. I haven't spent a lot of time in Seattle. I thought that this was kind of cool. But you know, evidently, I guess this is white people stuff as well. Being on a boat and now
I can't say nothing because I took a whole cruise to Alaska. So,
yeah, me too. And that was actually where I got injured. In British Columbia, which is a whole other subject. But I also did this. I think this is a glass museum where they did a lot of glass art. Now, see, you could also put this under the category of white people shit, but I like artsy shit. All right, you know what I'm saying? I like seeing cool stuff. You know, I ain't gonna lie. This gets me in a lot of trouble. Honestly, putting this group together was one of the things that I get to about white people. But this is I think what I think this is what Nolly's referring to, and this was when I went up there was trying to kind of coalesce Bullwinkle and his friends to kind of come and take a selfie with me, and they wasn't having it. They was like, nah, yeah, like West Coast. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that happened. But this is Oregon though. Like Oregon is so pretty. I didn't know how pretty Oregon was. This is actually on the beach of Oregon. This is a place called Oregon Coast. In a little what was the name of the city?
Wait, is that a celestial coming up out the water?
The celestial coming up right now. Here you go. The celestial middle finger or one of his balls, one of the two. But here it is, right there, sticking all the way up through the crowd, through the cloud. Here's a funny story about this, real quick. So while I had the wife with me, and while I'm taping this, right, as soon as I get done taping this white lady like walked up to us. I just had to put your look on the stream.
I'm waiting for this.
Waiting with bated breath.
I'm waiting.
So my wife came up, was right behind me during this, right? And then like right when I got done with this white lady came up to us, and she didn't know us, and she walked, hey guys, you want to see a sea anemone?
My wife That's some shit I would do.
We're like, do we know you? She's like, no, come on, there's a sea anemone. Come on over.
That's so
my wife looked at me like, who the fuck is this chick? You know what I'm saying? We're like, I don't know it before. And my wife's not as adventurous as me. Nobody is. Let's keep it real. So she's like, I don't know if I'm really. And before she can finish, she's like, come on. And she just so we like, okay. And somehow like it just kicked in, like, okay. And we just went over like, oh, it's a little pink thing in the water. Okay, cool. Nah, man, I wouldn't do the submarine thing. Nah, calm down. I have limits. All right, I got limits. I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do all that. There's a few things I will not do. I'm not going in a submarine. Period. Like claustrophobia. All right. And I'm not even claustrophobic, but it's a thing, and I don't want to ever find out that I am when I get down there. I'm never jumping out of an airplane unless if I'm jumping into a sea of marshmallows.
Like it looked like fun, but I could never.
I can't.
It's
I,
not
like,
about to play.
Of it all, just
here's the weird part.
Nah, because my intrusive thoughts would hit, and I wouldn't pull the thing. Like I'd be like, but what if? Like like my
I can't.
intrusive thoughts would win. There's no
Like,
way I could go skydiving.
I'm gonna keep it real. I fly a lot, but I hate flying. I hate it.
I hate flying.
I hate every second of it.
Xanax,
drugs.
Bro, I be gone. Like I'm so high before I get on a flight. Like I want to get there and be like, oh, we took off already. Like I don't want to remember the flight at all. Because every little bit of turbulence, I'm like, is this it? You hear that, Elizabeth? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to go. Like the very moment, don't let it be loud turbulence. Boom! Oh my god! Like my wife's sitting there like, oh my god! Like she got, it's okay, it's gonna be. I'm like, nah, man, this is it. This is it. You hear that, Elizabeth? It's the big one type shit. Like I just hate it. I hate it. But at the same time, I recognize I'm not going to get to do most of the shit that I like to do if I don't fly. Like I can't take a rowboat to Tokyo, right? Like that's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So that happened. But I thought that was interesting. And also there was some lady making fun of disabled people, and I didn't like it, but I didn't know if that was what she was doing or if she was actually disabled. So we kind of let that go. That's a part of the trip. Is quick snaps. You know what I'm saying? Now you might think this is a really good picture, but I cropped the shit out of this picture. You know, wives aren't as good as husbands. I'm just gonna say it when it comes to taking pictures because we don't put as much pressure on y'all. I thought that this is live footage of bunny repopulation. Watch old boy get up in there. Hey, how you doing?
Oh no! Oh.
Why was you in their business?
Mind your business. Why?
Hey, you better stink, boy. You better get them jobs, boy. Go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Black King. All right. Oh, this all right. And this is the Washington side. All right. Then we'll go ahead and get up out here, guys. I just thought so this is the art museum, one of them. All right. And this I thought was kind of cool. A little bit of glass. All of this is glass. Everything you see is glass. All made out of glass. A whole entire garden. I thought that it's some mixed race. No, it's not. It was black and white, man. Like his neck was. One of
them was very obviously Dominican. He was I know black Dominican, but he was Dominican.
I know black. I know black. All right. I did another pan here. I like doing pans. This was one of my favorite pans. I like to get multiple things. Okay, you got grass, you got glass, and then you get Seattle's finest.
No ass. I was just asking. I thought that's where this was going. My bad. I'm in
the wrong environment.
Look.
All right. I really like this picture.
Cute.
This is what I took.
That is pretty.
Get my King Griffey on right quick. And then this, I thought Nolly would like this since she is a witch. This was in the middle of the woods, right?
Oh,
this is a troll. This is a troll. Now, this is a thing that in the Pacific Northwest. Kira said no. She said no.
She said don't touch that.
No.
Like nobody asked anything. She just out and said no.
There's certain shit you don't know. Look, God put that rock there for a reason. Somebody moved some shit in order to make that. I'm not touching that motherfucker. Why? Who thinks to put that in the middle of the woods? You know who? The people that burnt up Nicolas Cage in that fucking movie.
Oh my god! I erased that movie from my memory.
Oh my god! You went all the way to. All right, look. This is dope. They have a troll culture in the Pacific Northwest. Like I really like this. So you take your average regular trees, a forest, a side of the road, woods, which people drive past, bicycle past, walk past every day. You stick a troll in them motherfuckers. It's all of a sudden a tourist attraction. Now you got people coming to that side of the world to get pictures with the troll, and while they're there, the local businesses get to take advantage of a rising tourism attraction. I think that this is a genius thing. I wish Florida, even though it doesn't necessarily suit the the geographic area down here, I wish Florida would learn something because they literally just turned a small, no purpose having forest into a tourist attraction by building a troll. And it's not the only thing. Like, all right, I think at the end of this, I think it actually shows. I think the next slide I think has the actual history and all that of the troll. So yeah, you see right here, look. It's like the beautiful setting, amazing troll, Pia the peacekeeper. They even gave a motherfucker a name. while I was sitting there taking pictures, it was white ladies coming up like, "Oh, she's beautiful. This is my favorite
They
one."
would. She looks just like my Aunt Margaret.
Yeah. So, yo, hold on. Skyler said it's a Wicker Man.
Thank you, Skylar. That's what it is. Wicker Man. That's the name of that fucking movie.
Fucking Wicker Man shit. Yo, Harmony says, "What the fuck am I looking at?" God think I thought this would be right up your alley, Chica. I thought you would love some shit like this, man. This was just for you.
Where is it from?
Yo, all right, well,
No,
listen. Look, this is a thing, man. Look. Seattle, Washington, they got shit like this. One of my favorite trolls was this one. I see him a little troll, man. Yeah, so y'all like seriously, that
He's
don't
giving Lord of the Rings type shit.
Tonight will be the night that I will lie for you.
Yo, that's not fascinating to y'all. Like, I think that is so dope. There's a troll under the bridge. Are you seeing this? And I mean, it's literally a nothing. This place has no significance.
And I'm not good at riddles, so I would not be there.
Let me tell you how deep it gets. Not only is this troll under the bridge, they went so far as to create a mythical forest for the troll to exist in. It's called the Troll Forest. Right behind it, not only are there
creative name.
You go through the woods and there's plants. They planted different types of plants, but the objective is to make you believe that there's a troll here planting stuff, and we want it to grow. When you get to the end of that trail, free. It costs nothing. It's literally right there. Imagine going out. I don't know where y'all stay. All right, Kira, this might not be the same for you. I know you in the concrete jungle, but Nolly, you down here in Florida. So I know if you leave your neighborhood, you can go to a corner and you'll find somewhere a corner where there's trees. You know what I'm saying? Like
there's coyotes. There's coyotes and peacocks in my neighborhood. Okay, Florida is wild. We have armadillos. Okay, we have fucking armadillos. Like, Florida is fucking weird.
We have bears in our front yard.
We have bears. We have wild hogs. We are the only state that has crocodiles and alligators. It's some crazy shit. And then we have flesh-eating amoebas. Like, no big deal.
Oh, damn, you have to bring that up. All right, see, that's all right.
There's a lot of articles popping up, and I'm not about it. Not about it.
You know what, Harmony, you're right. We have magical crackheads.
They do. And ain't nothing like a Showtime.
That is fair.
Ain't nothing like a Showtime.
No, oh, baby.
I love me some Showtime. This Showtime.
They invented what is it? What is it? What's that thing where people go and they'll run and get shit for you? What's the name of that goddamn app?
That's the thing.
You can send people to go pick up shit or stand in line for you.
I call Florida Australia all the time because that's exactly what it is, and it's legal to own kangaroos here, so people own kangaroos. Yes, ma'am.
Yo, so somebody already stole my idea of being able to hire crackheads to stand in line for you.
Correct.
Because I swear, Nolly, you need to take one of them to Disney World.
TaskRabbit. That's right. No, TaskRabbit. You pay people to go pick up
TaskRabbit.
Yeah,
that's a real thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to stand on line at the Apple Store for the new iPhone. Go stand on this line for my iPhone.
Look what was outside my house.
Nigga, no. Absolutely.
Any problems? This is Florida, Kira. Yeah,
Yeah,
this is
Wait,
this.
his little foot is broken.
Look,
Wait,
look, it's
no.
not friend. Why friend shaped?
Oh, why French? I do. Okay, now listen. Look, I work in the veterinary field.
Okay.
I can't. Okay, I have a thing for animals. Am I stupid? Absolutely, goddamn not. I respect
I
all
love
things.
animals.
Birds are the devil, but all things I respect them.
Wait,
I can't see a little baby bear with a broke ass foot. Like somebody who did that to that bear? What you fall down for? I don't understand. He need a friend. Look at little right foot all janky and shit. He can't walk right. He's hungry.
I'm here. The comments is saying that's how they walk. I don't know. I don't have too many.
No. That not no.
He probably got into
my
a
man
fight.
is fucked up. He got fucked up. Your foot don't turn in when this one is straight.
First of all,
he fucked up a little bit.
Serenity, they climb just like alligators.
Oh,
Bears
yes.
climb. So
I'm sorry.
Oh,
what
yeah.
about alligators climbing? What the
alligators climb gates.
Yeah.
So there's nothing about a gated community that is safe here. Alligators climb gates. Bears climb gates.
What
We
the
not
fuck
safe
do you
from
mean
Whoa.
they climb?
Yeah,
What do you
alligators
mean they
climb. They climb.
I didn't know they climb gates.
Yeah.
I know they climb.
They can climb
water.
gates and fences. Yep.
Little story real quick, and then we'll start to wrap up. So with regard to this was actually at my mom's house. We don't have as many bird in my area now, but around the corner where we moved before here, like 6 years ago, we had a lot of birds to the point where they had to give us different type of trash cans because they were really like knocking over our trash cans. And I don't know if I told this story before, but one night I got home from wherever I was coming from, and knowing we stay in a heavily bear populated area, I started to collect my stuff out of my car and go in through the garage or whatever. Went in, took my bag in, came back out to get whatever the rest was, probably something out the ashtray. I don't know. And I looked behind me and I was like, damn, where is this dog? Whose dog is this? You know
Oh, Lord Jesus.
There was a dog looking me dead in my face. And I was like, God damn, this dog is huge. And I took another second, was like, oh my God. It's a fucking bear. Like sitting like a few feet from me, just staring at me, just intently like nigga, who you, Amazon, some shit? Like, and I was just like, I was like, I did the whole, I screamed like a little, like, no, I screamed like a little, I was like, oh, I ran beeline into the house, right? And so when that happened, yeah, I was a little emasculated, but then I was like, nah, man, I ain't gonna let that shit pop. Like, this is my goddamn house. You know what I'm saying? You better come to my house. So I went back out. All right, this is the part. This is the part where, yeah, this is the part. I went back out with a lifesaver. All right, because it makes a lot of noises. It makes a lot of noises. You're supposed to scare the bear away. You're supposed to remember. You're supposed to like do all this shit. I went out with a lifesaver. It was gone. It was gone already. I went looking for it. I couldn't find it. All right.
Why did you go look for the thing that left?
It was in my house. It was on my property. You know what I'm saying? So,
okay.
Well, I mean, look, just because I couldn't see it don't mean it was gone. That shit could have been in my back door. So I climbed the roof of my house because I saw something in the tree. Lo and behold, the bear was in the tree. Now, this is when I learned there was not one bear, but 3 bears. A whole mama bear, a papa bear, and a baby bear. Baby bear was in the tree.
Back in hell.
Now, at this point, I see baby bear in the tree. I'm like, okay, we good. You in the tree. You ain't finna jump down, fuck with us. But now I'm on the roof, and mama bear is down underneath the tree.
Do you understand how you could have just avoided all of this by minding your black ass business after you ain't seen them no more?
Yeah.
What, and then what? They left, right? After all that, you being trapped up on the roof for like 6 to 7, 8 hours.
I had to stay
They
up
left. They left. You could have been asleep. Is all I'm saying. You could have just been asleep. They wasn't fucking with you. They was cool. I'm just saying, you ain't got to investigate everything, Tom.
I need you to put a hard R.
I gotta know what's going on. That's why I got cameras. That's why I just be looking through my doorbell camera and be like, what's going on out there? What's that?
Yeah.
I'd be like, oh, you hear that howling? It's coyotes. Let me open my. Oh, look, they right across the street. Okay, no, that's cool. That's cool. I can sit my ass
Yeah.
inside. The fuck?
Yeah.
Sir.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just want to before we continue. Cat butt. Cat butt.
Cat butt.
Yeah.
I love a cat butt. Cat butt. Cat butt. Cat butt. I've been watching him for like the last 5 minutes go off in that little tunnel.
He's living his best life in that tunnel, and you know what?
All right, and then lastly on the way out, there's a couple. Now I don't know what movie that was.
Ball headed it.
Cue ball.
Now, is this white people stuff going to the market?
LL Cool J? Oh, sorry.
Sir, look at the crowd.
What's the big deal about this? Like, the whole,
one more time.
Why everybody breathing on that fish?
Okay, well, listen. It's gonna be real hard to find black activities mainstream in Seattle off rip because
first of all, they
literally
no
we were
type of black
counting them.
activities in the PNW. Okay,
Yeah, it's not a thing up there. Like you're when we went sat down to this restaurant and we had a black waitress. And she was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so
she was
glad
like, they exist."
She was like, "I was hoping that they was gonna give me y'all." And we were like, "Are you from here?" She's like, "No, I'm from Michigan." And we was like, "Okay." So, like, which one of them cities where you see black people? Like, there's one. Like, we were literally counting.
Okay, but that was literally my cruise on my cruise to Alaska. I was like, "My people."
Yeah,
I see one.
Are we okay?
One.
The Alaskan cruise is one of the most expensive too, so that's another reason why most people. I mean, I'm not saying this to shade our people because I know that
no,
we have
but it is so literally one of the more expensive ones. Because like the fucking excursions alone, thousands of dollars. That's why we didn't do shit. We just left the shit and walked around.
That's enough.
I'm with you, Amber.
It's enough.
What's Amber talking about? What you
ain't
saying?
Ain't nobody.
They just be tossing
this shit right here. What's going on?
We don't walk shit over no more. We just toss it.
Yeah. Now this was I think was it Sleepless in Seattle or something that made this famous in like the 80s? Like they went to the bar and they were like, oh, now all of a sudden now everybody crowds around. I think this is the dumbest shit. Period. In Seattle, for a bunch of folks to crowd around, and it's not like they're doing a bunch of acrobatics. Literally, the dude's like, tilapia going to Boston, tilapia going to Boston, tilapia going to Boston. And then they throw it over. Hey! Everybody's like, hey! I'm like, oh shit, yeah, gravity.
See,
like,
this is how you know.
The stadium
this is how you know there are racial disparities because why white people do the minimum, and it's exciting.
Yo, it's literally look at this crowd. This crowd is not there. They're not waiting to purchase anything. They want to see them throw the fish to the dude. And I'm like, all right, big deal. So yeah, that's Seattle white people in. Well, I already showed y'all this one. This was we like animals, so
was
Kira
that a
made
whale?
you like orca. Yeah, we got some orca. Or formerly known the artist formerly killer whales.
First of all, that's gang. That's gang because they are terrors, and I love that for them. Terrorizing yachts since forever. Bless them.
Yes.
Free Willy. He ain't do nothing wrong.
Free my Uncle Willie. But yeah, there's a couple orca. I think that they showed. I tried to catch some of them so you could see some of them. Hold me like you were my brother.
Oh my
God.
Oh my God.
So here's the and of course you gotta see the big dumper. Now this part is funny, guys. Now just real quick deviation from the nerd to the birth. Now this dude, his name is Big Dumper. You may have seen him come across your timeline. His nickname is Big Dumper. Why do you think they may call him Big Dumper, ladies?
He got a dumpy.
You got
a fatty.
Wow, damn, that's the first. Okay. That men don't normally go. Yeah. They call him Big Dumper.
Wait, no, seriously, I was fucking around.
That's what I said. You got a dumper. Like
they call him Big Dumper because they say he has a phenomenally large gluteus maximus.
It's larger than Derek Jeter's.
I mean, I don't typically make it a habit to measure or.
Why not? I do.
I mean, you can compare.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna yuck your yum. You know, you do what floats your boat.
It do be floating.
But I did think that this was interesting. If you watch closely, his name is Big Dumper, and he does something I've never seen anybody ever do before they go up to bat.
Clap them cheeks before he throw the ball. God,
he did a full bit. Did you see that? Did you see that? Like
he knows what he's doing it on purpose. He said the housewives are present.
I
The
mean,
housewives are here. They are
what
watching.
show? Yeah.
That's
As
so
he
not
should.
normal.
No,
Like
you
he's
know what?
been all the way over.
I think it is bigger than Derek Jeter's. Play that.
Oh no,
back
it is
again.
indeed.
Let's look at it.
Indeed.
Hold on, let me
We're
look
not
at it
we're
again.
we're not doing the side by
He got
side.
No,
the-
that's bigger than Derek Jeter's. As someone who frequented several Yankees games a year during my whole life in New York, that ass is bigger than Derek Jeter. Because let me tell you, the only time I ever looked up from my book was when Derek Jeter was up, because I wanted to see
Wow.
Memories like
Right.
the corners of
That
my
happened, and yes,
mouth.
support the
Skylar. That's
also-
a regular booty.
Yeah, that's pretty
for
much it.
us, but for white folk, that's an ass.
No,
Yeah,
that
that-
man,
that's-
he can lift things up and put things down with them. Yeah, man.
I'm
no,
about
you're
it.
I
Yeah,
lift
Just
things
make
up.
it clap.
Oh, man. All righty, guys. Before we go ahead and get on up out of here, let's see if we've missed anything in our illustrious comment section. What's going on, chat? So, yeah, Skylar says that's a regular.
Because for us, but
For
he's white,
us,
so
that
that's a big booty.
he's an outlier.
But also, I am a whore, so therefore, an ass is an ass, and I'm a look.
Oh my god! Yo, wow! Hey, look, the feeling.
High five.
Oh yeah, okay, hold on. All right, let me do it like this. All right, let me get y'all. All right, you go.
Oh wait. Oh.
Hey, Wonder Twins. Oh, unite. There it is. That is okay. That makes sense now. Okay, can he clap?
You know he can't. Matter of fact, you know he has tried.
He probably
do it.
could, but there would be no rhythm. It
He
would look
can't
a
do
mess.
jumping jacks. He can't
No.
do jumping jacks. I bet you $1 he can't do jumping jacks.
Oh wow, is that for the once upon a time? That's crazy. All right, yeah. Thank you. What does W show mean? Can somebody explain this? He keeps saying this.
Like win.
A win.
Like win. Yeah.
Oh, okay, all right.
Instead of taking an L, you got it.
Okay,
Period.
Okay. I was like,
If he has it, I'm looking. How do you think I got my husband?
Cat butt.
I watched him squat.
Oh, okay.
That
Watch
little
out.
bubble bumpy.
Oh wow, that's right. You did. Yeah, you did give us the origin story of you in the mountain.
Yep, I swiped
Yeah,
on
you
him
know the
because I had just started powerlifting and he was powerlifting in his profile pictures. So I swiped real quick. And then I was like, he's not my type. He's white. Not my type. But our first date, we went to Super Saiyan and we ate pho and talked until the restaurant closed. Then we went to Wendy's and got Frosties and fries and talked until like 1 a.m. And then I said, fuck. And here we are.
Whoops.
Here we are now.
Yeah.
And I gotta say, I've met the mountain. We call him the mountain. That's not his real name.
He's like 6'7".
Yeah,
he's big.
He is gigantic. We call him mountain
Yeah.
because, like the Game of Thrones, that dude, the mountain.
Yes.
And we've met him, and honestly, like he's just a delightful fuck. Like the dude is just
He's like so.
he's just always smiling, like for no reason. Like he's got just like a
chill.
big goofy smile on his face. Just hey guys.
Hi guys.
He's just chill.
Hello.
He's just happy to be here.
He's so cool, y'all.
Like
I
true
love the
definition
mountain.
of golden retriever.
I love the mountain. All right, well, we'll delve more into Nolly's adventures on a later date. Real quick, guys, we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping up. I hope you've enjoyed what we've discussed
Look at that
today.
white baby.
We've gone a lot. We've
Super.
discussed a lot. We've covered everything from heads being bitten off to racists getting their justice, this demise or whatnot. I mean, whatever. And even Ty having his piece, to our man getting cut short from life due to natural circumstances. I disagree with this whole, he should stay away from water. Like, no, nigga, he could have died in the pool too. And I also want to say this, like, just because I disagree with Ty doesn't mean I like him any less or like it's not my homeboy. Again, like I told y'all, like disagreements happen within friendships. So hopefully all of us understand. You might see me and I might go hard. So I'll be like, yo, fuck, this is the stupidest shit I ever heard. But then afterwards be like, yo, that shit was fun as hell what you were saying on the show. So don't take like the interactions on the show as like an actual disgruntled person. We're really just talking about our opinions. We definitely talked about the Fantastic Four. I am curious as to whether or not y'all thought it's better than Superman, but y'all be ready because that might be a poll coming up. Not that kind of poll, Kira. I know you be looking for the polls. Oh, not the fans. Where them fans at? Hey, whoa, I got my boots on the go ahead. You better get it. We didn't get into Foundation this week because we had so much Fantastic Four to talk about, but don't worry, that's definitely going to be back on the docket. So keep your mind.
I caught up. I watched all 3
Are you
seasons. I'm caught up.
I need to catch up.
Well, okay, all right.
I'm right behind
you.
you.
You're already on. You on episode 3? Season
I'm
3?
watching it after the show.
Same. All right, I'm on 2, so I got to catch up too. Nolly, homework. Okay, next week.
I know. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show up next week and I'm gonna have watched it. I promise.
All right, next week. And also next week, she did mention The Eyes of Wakanda is dropping on Disney Plus. And
It's
whether
also
we like,
yes, absolutely. We need to watch it.
were you about to say something else? Was something else coming?
There is a national holiday next week. It's my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
It's Nolly and you, goddamn. Hey, what's time for Nolly?
Like a true Leo.
Oh, God. Oh, now I know what. Okay. Now you're. Okay, no. We're friends like forever.
Yeah, Nolly with the okay, for sure. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be on.
They
board.
promoted Eyes of Wakanda like twice. That's it. That's all I seen. We got a D3 teaser and then we got a regular trailer like this week.
Well, but that's only because they bumped it up 3 weeks.
Yes, they bumped it up, which is fucking wild because it wasn't supposed to come out until much later. Yeah,
right.
It was slated for like late August.
Why would you bump? Help me understand real quick before we leave. Why would you move something up?
I could because it's black lead. Like I couldn't tell you. Marvel don't give a
why
fuck.
The fuck? What the fuck?
And then when it fails, they're gonna blame it on the fact that we didn't watch it. But it's not. We were all planning for when they originally said they were gonna drop it.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's weird.
I legitimately
Wait,
get that
and nobody has any time to be like, Disney, why aren't you doing any promotion?
Right.
Disney, why aren't you doing any promotion? Don't have any time for that.
No.
That's what we're here for, Serenity. We're here to break news and break.
It's almost
like they're trying to make the black folk. Yeah. There's that.
So they can justify not doing more and be like, it's because y'all don't watch it, but we don't know it's out. How are we supposed to watch what you don't promote?
Yeah. So all that's happened. So much more to discuss. Strange New World, of course, is out. And if you're not a Strange New World fan, if you're not a Star Trek fan, it's not a bad time to jump off. It's just a jump on the bandwagon. It has just been confirmed for a 5th and final season. And this is only season 3. So I would say go ahead, jump on in, because honestly, there's been a lot of Star Trek projects that have come out since the reboot. And I think Strange New Worlds is the top of that totem pole. Second would be Discovery, and then Picard, and then anything else. But that's just my old 2 cents. So guys, I sincerely appreciate each and every last one of y'all in the comments, man. Some of y'all more than others. Some of y'all talk cad shit, man. I ain't gonna call you out. But Lisa, thank you for being here. Serena, everybody. I'm not gonna sit there and go down the whole thing. Oh yeah, Happy Gilmore 2 did just come out. And the price is wrong, bitch. The price is wrong. Yeah, Happy Gilmore 2 is one of my favorite movies. Yes, you're right, Amber. Amber goes hard. I love Amber. All right, so if there's nothing else, ladies, no? Deuces?
No. Church is closed.
The church is closed. So again, ladies, thank you so much for joining us. And as for myself, on behalf of everybody that was here and everybody that does join us, please continue to be your authentic self, because if you ain't being that, guess what? You being fake, and there is zero honor in that. I promise you. Look out, because we do have Yvette Nicole Brown scheduled to join us in the next couple of weeks. We will let you know when that's happening, and make sure y'all go and say something on that poll. Be active in our comment sections on the IG and on the YouTubes, and we will acknowledge you. And in all things, like we always say, if you a geek, a real geek, go ahead, let that good old geek flag fly. Deuces.
The new Blurred Order is one of my favorite places to visit. I hope you'll join us next time.